Prince looking to throw across the middle. He goes. It's intercepted. Caleb Bornstedt is what we're talking about. If he gets a block, he could score. Who's going to score a touchdown? Caleb Bornstedt's in the end zone. Looks like Patrick Henry has won the toss, and they have decided to take the ball. So Blacksburg will go on defense first, and right away we'll get a look at some of these skill players that Patrick Henry is going to throw at us, starting with the quarterback, David Prince.
Well, David Prince, he's a 6'1", 180-pound senior. As I said earlier, he's verbally committed to Virginia Tech. Quite an athlete. He will be a challenge to contain tonight, but you know, I think the biggest thing that we can do tonight from a defensive perspective is make him throw the ball down the field. He likes to throw the screen passes. He likes to throw the flash passes out to the side. He likes to run the football. We need to make him throw the ball down the field because I don't think he's quite as consistent at doing that as he is with his feet.
And like you said, Xavier Worley, the tailback or fullback, I guess he is the other guy we got to watch out for. Breakaway speed, very shifty runner, and he scored 5 touchdowns so far this year for him.
You know, it's funny. My older son was talking about Xavier Worley because he's in his picture on the paper 2 out of the first 3 weeks, and he said he must be really good, and he is. Quite a player, and you know, he will be one that we'll have to contain. Like I said earlier, they like to get him out into space and let his feet do the work. So we'll have to be careful with him. You know, they also have a really strong running back in number 7, Antoine Harrod, and he is a spark plug. He's probably one of the hardest hitters on their team. He tries to open the holes, and he's really adamant and plays very hard from the running back position.
All right, so while we have a minute, let's cover why Joel Hunter didn't play last week. You and I missed it, but apparently he got called for a flagrant foul in the game before.
From what I understand, it was a spearing penalty, which is leading with the helmet, and I didn't catch it in the game against Liberty, but anyhow, VHSL ruling is they are removed from the game at that point, and they also missed the next game as well. So that's why we didn't have Joel in the game last week.
Well, rules are rules, but if you and I both missed it, it couldn't have been that way. That's the way I look at it.
That's sort of the way I look at it, and you know, I know that the coach was trying to get a ruling from VHSL, and you know, they were hoping for him to be able to play last week. Unfortunately, the VHSL did not back down on that. They stayed consistent with their ruling. But the great thing is we have him out here tonight.
I think we need him more tonight than we did last week.
I agree.
We'll see. And Joel, if you're Joel Hunter, I'm thinking he's got to be a little bit fired up and be back playing again.
I'm sure he's a little bit hungry.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think that he probably would want to get to meet Mr. Prince a lot tonight.
And as Joel Hunter goes, the hungrier the better, because he's already a great football player.
He really is. He's a wonderful football player. You know, they've got him playing down in the defensive tackle position. He's got a lot of speed. He's low to the ground, and he's hard to handle.
Even though he's 5'9" and 177, he packs a lot of weight on that, and he brings a load. So, and quickness is what he thrives on. He can get around those big offensive linemen and do some damage.
He really can, and you know, I look forward to seeing him out here tonight and just causing some havoc.
Okay, let's pick up who's deep for Patrick Henry. Looks like Worley's back there.
Looks like actually both Worleys are back there.
Xavier and Rashid. Xavier is the senior, Rashid's the sophomore, 23 and 24. And let's hope 24 gets it.
Yeah, now 24's got some speed too. They like to use him in the reverse, as we'll see in the game today. So he's no slouch either.
So we just talked about Carson Wise. He's putting the ball on the tee right now. We're just about set to get underway. We're glad you could join us on this beautiful Friday night in September. And the Blacksburg Bruins now trying to make it 2 in a row. I asked Coach Chris this week, when's the last time that happened? And it's sad, but he couldn't remember the last time Blacksburg won 2 in a row.
Well, unfortunately, you know, we haven't seen a lot of success lately, but you know, I think things are about to change. There's a new chapter in the book.
I got a good feeling about tonight. There's a low sailing kick. It's fielded at the 20-yard line. They do fake the reverse. And you know what? That's a great play by Blacksburg's kickoff team. They got him down at the 25-yard line. It was Morgan McCoy who made the tackle, and that right there prevents the big run back.
Well, that's huge. You know, they get them at the 26, 27-yard line. You know, it's great for our defense to start out with that. You never know what happens. They kick it down to the Worley brothers.
Right, exactly. And you're right. They faked that reverse even on the up kick, and most likely they would have done it on a deep kick too. So they're going to run two setbacks, a little wing T action right now to start out. They got multiple formations. Prince is rolling out, looking to throw on first down. He throws, it's incomplete. It was intended for number 7, Antoine Harrod, the guy we were just talking about. He dropped the ball. He had some running room.
He did have some running room, and that, we'll see that a little bit tonight out of the Prince young man. I mean, he likes to throw that short pass and let his backs do the work.
So the ball's at the 27-yard line. It's 2nd down and 10 after the first pass falls incomplete. Now they're in a shotgun. Prince in the backfield, hands off. This is Worley. He got around the corner. Look out. He's going to get a first down and more. Down the sideline he goes, and they finally wrestle him out of bounds across the 45-yard line.
He's slippery quick, and he's a pretty stout young man as well, and not one person's going to bring him down.
Joe Lucas forced him out, but once he turned the corner, look out, boy, he's fast.
He is fast.
And no huddle. Patrick Henry goes with no huddle, first down at the 47-yard line, 46-yard line. Here's Prince rolling left, looking to throw. And here comes the heat. He turns the corner, and they tackle him. No, they don't. Slippery guy. He got around the corner all the way down to the Blacksburg 45-yard line. Looked like they had him in the backfield.
They did. Marcus Gallardo came very close. He slowed him down just enough, but he was able to catch his balance. And that's what we've talked about with David Prince. He's such a great athlete, and great athletes find a way to move the chains.
Actually didn't get the first down. He got 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line of Blacksburg. Again, shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, and he has 1 setback, and that's Worley. Quick swing pass out here to the right side. Blacksburg has it covered really well. The knee went down before the tackle could be made, actually. So it's a completed pass to, I can't see the number.
Looks like it was to number
3?
Number 5.
Number 5, okay, that's Brandon Robinson. His knee came down, Brad, before anybody got there.
So that looks like a loss of 2. That turns into 3rd and about 4.
Yep, you're right. 3rd down and 4. Just underway. 10.5 minutes left, first quarter. And Patrick Henry has 3rd and 4, and Blacksburg has a chance to stop him here.
This would be a big defensive stop here, first drive, and to be able to hold them here would be a great motivator for this Blacksburg Bruin defense.
Now they've gone to a twin setback, twin backs behind Prince. Probably be a running play here. It is Worley. Oh, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, driven back. That was Alardo, wasn't it?
Wow.
And the ball came out, I think.
It did. It looked to me like it popped out. I don't know if they had whistled it dead before.
I'll tell you what, when Alardo got there, he got there right at the time of the handoff and really messed the whole thing up, blew up the play, and it's 4th down.
He did, and I tell you, that Marcus Alardo, that's a big young man coming at you, and that's how you stop Worley. You've got to be able to fill the hole.
So Patrick Henry's going to punt.
Looks like Darnell Golson's deep for Blacksburg.
Golson's deep for Blacksburg. We got a whistle. And what's the official stopping the clock for some reason? Has somebody called a timeout? Blacksburg called a timeout. Boy, that's kind of a surprise. You don't want to burn a timeout this early in a football game, but they had to do that.
Looks like they were a little bit confused on whether Patrick Henry was going to go for it or kick the punt, and it looked like a whole house substitution there. So I don't really know exactly what was going on there.
Well, if that's the case, then that's a good timeout. The punter is number 16, Alden Hodzik.
He's a 6'3" senior. In years past, Patrick Henry has always had a really good punter. I don't know.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's averaging 39 a kick. He's actually averaging more than Carson Wise is. Wow. So he's a pretty good kicker. And he is going to be standing back at his 35-yard line to kick this ball away.
You know, it's funny. I sit here and I think back, and back a few years ago, the Patrick Henry program was not very successful. Very seldom did they win games, and now we're talking about them how successful they are, and it just goes to show you just got to build your program.
Yeah, and that's what Blacksburg's trying to do. That's for sure, and I think they're off to a great start. So the kick is away. It's a low line drive kind of kick. We get a return on this, and it's not going to be very far. 14-yard line. Steinspring on the return. That was a low line drive kick. It took one bounce. Steinspring got it, but the coverage was pretty good by Patrick Henry.
The coverage was great considering how low line
there was no hang time at all.
They had 3 people on top of Daniel before he could make a move on them.
But the good news is Blacksburg stops Patrick Henry on their first possession. They now have it deep in their own territory. And so now, Brad, here's the thing. Cannot afford to make any mistakes on offense. You cannot get penalties. You cannot shoot yourself in the foot here. You got to at least try to get a first down or 2 and get out of this hole.
Yeah, we talked about minimizing their turnovers, and that's very important. We've gotten 1 goal. We've held them here on this first drive.
Caleb Bornstedt under center. 1st and 10 from their own 14. Hand off in the backfield. Is that Will Ingram? I can't see who the running back is. I know it's not Ryan Sims. Yeah, it's Ingram.
Looks like Ingram, yes.
Yeah. Will Ingram on the carry. He got short yardage, maybe 2 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
You know, I think we have to establish the run a little bit today. I think that'll open up the pass for us.
And again, last week Pulaski County put 173 rush yards up against this team, so that tells me you can run on this football team.
Yep.
And again, in the backfield is Marcus Alardo at fullback, and Will Ingram is the tailback. Play action pass, Bornstedt back to throw. He's got a lot of pressure. He rolls out of the pressure, turns the corner, and picked up a couple more yards. It's probably going to be about 3rd and 5 for Blacksburg.
Yeah, that was good. No one was open. He rolled out and you know, tried to get some green spaces out in front of him. Yeah, it looks like it's about 3rd and 5.
Steinspring is in. Ingram's coming out. Alardo's coming out. They're putting a wide receiver. They're putting their package in with all wide receivers, it looks like.
You know, I'm looking out there at Patrick Henry. Their defensive line is not overly big.
No, they're not. 3rd and 4, Brad. We got a shot here. Pick up a 1st down if Bornstedt can find an open receiver. He's back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. He's going to give the ball right up the middle. That's Ryan Sims. He's got the 1st down. Now to the 30-yard line, or close to it. Good call, good play call. Brian Chris spread the field and ran Ryan Sims right up the middle.
Well, you know, we sort of got them at their own game. You know, I know Coach Spindler, he's learned from Rich Rodriguez a lot in his play calling and offensive sets, and they like to spread the field. And a lot of times in that spread, they run it probably 70% of the time, and it looks there that's what Coach Chris has done.
Yeah, because what that does is it forces the linebackers wide, and it really just opens up the middle, and Ryan Sims found a huge hole. 1st down Blacksburg at their own, looks like 28-yard line.
It's a great job by the offense there to move the chains.
Ryan Sims is going to stay in the game. He's going to come around the corner. I'm sorry, that's Ingram. Ingram across the 30 to about the 31 or 32-yard line, knocked down by number 3. That's Cortez Ogden.
That's another good job there. I mean, they got 2 or 3 yards on that carry. And that's what we were talking about before. If we can continue to move the chains. Ball
control, keep the Patrick Henry offense on the sideline. That's got to be one of the big parts of this game plan tonight.
That's important.
2nd and 7, I formation. Alardo back in there with Ingram at the tail of the I. Bornstedt calling signals. Patrick Henry jumping around on defense. This is going to be Alardo. And look at the big horse. The big guy goes ahead for about 3 or 4 yards to get up to the 36-yard line, and took 4 guys to bring him down. Reminded me a little bit of John Riggins right there.
He was carrying him with him. He was determined he wasn't going down.
The diesel, yeah. I tell you, and getting back to why he's playing running back, Coach Chris said he's been bugging us for 3 years to be a running back. He said he loves playing defense, but he wanted to try being a running back, so we finally give him a chance.
Well, you know what? We've talked about it before. Take advantage of your opportunities, and he is.
And he's a heck of a football player, and he's big and strong. Perfect position for him, fullback. He's got it again, straight ahead, and he falls forward. He's got the 1st down, I believe.
He sure does.
He's out to the 40-yard line. 2 carries by Marcus Alardo, and the Bruins have their 2nd 1st down.
Hey, this is what Blacksburg has to do to be successful tonight, and you know, you don't have to get it all in one play. You just get 3 or 4 each play and keep moving the chains.
And the clock running. We're down to 6.5 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. No score. Patrick Henry would come in as a heavy favorite tonight, 3-0. Blacksburg 1-2, but Blacksburg is looking to pull the upset.
Well, you know, I believe those kids believe in themselves.
Ingram is the running back. Bornstedt calling signals. We got a whistle. Did he use too much time?
Yeah, there's only 16 seconds.
False start on somebody. I didn't see it, but this is exactly what we were talking about, Coach Chris and I, this week, about, you know, making mistakes. And Coach Chris said, you know, my guys will make mistakes and they'll come over and say, I'm sorry, Coach, but that doesn't get it. You don't realize what this does to the football team, guys. It puts us in a hole every time you do stuff like that.
That's right. You know, your mistake affects your whole team.
Yeah, and I told Coach Chris, I said, boy, if you could make them understand how big a 5-yard penalty is on 1st or 2nd down, that's what they got to understand.
It's important.
Because now it's 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. Will Ingram in the backfield, hit the backfield, and he's just barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and about 14 probably.
He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Because remember, if you're playing running back, you're already 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
So, you know, you've got to run a while just to get to the line, and he got hit almost immediately after he took the handoff. Now, Lardo's coming off the field on 2nd and long.
I look for him to try to hit a pass here in the flats.
Yeah, they put an extra wide receiver in. Looks like Golson's gone back in.
Looks like...
is that Kessner?
I think that's Hefta.
Oh, that's Hefta. Okay. Bornstedt, for the first time tonight, throwing the ball. It's incomplete. He's looking for Aiden Ball.
It's a little bit low on that pass. It was definitely out into the flats, and he was open. Just underthrew the.
See what that 5-yard penalty did? It made us totally change our offense, our play calling.
Well,
so now it's 3rd and long.
The other part is it changes your momentum.
That's right.
That's the important part. Football is a game of momentum.
We had the clock going, we had a 1st down, and somebody moved, and now we're at 3rd and 15. One little 5-yard penalty. It's amazing. Calling ball wide to the right. Now Steinspring, or Morgan McCoy came out here. He thought he was supposed to be the wide guy. Here's Bornstedt, play action, keeps the ball. He turns the corner, and he's close to a 1st down. He got right close to the 50-yard line, to where the marker was. What a play. It was a read option, and he kept the ball and turned the corner.
Looks like he might be just a little bit short of the marker.
Dave Chris must already know because he sent Carson Wise on the field. He's about a yard and a half short.
I tell you, PH was lucky not to get a penalty right there. When Caleb went out of bounds, a player came running and actually hit him in the back.
Can you see who's deep for Patrick Henry?
It looks like number 3, Cortez Ogden.
Yep, Cortez Ogden is deep, and Carson Wise is into punt, but we're going to punt from the 48-yard line. High snap, Carson goes up to get it. Nice high spiraling kick. Cortez Ogden does not call for a fair catch. He's starting to bring the ball back, and look out, he's still going. They finally tackle him at the 45-yard line, and it's exactly what we talked about, big plays and dangerous receivers and running backs for Patrick Henry.
Carson Wise ended up having to make the tackle there as the safety valve. You know, we had him back at the close to the 20.
Yeah, that's a great kick.
Just a couple missed tackles. That whole play was on Carson right there. He kicked it and made the tackle.
28-yard return, and see, those are the kinds of things that'll burn you. All that started with a 5-yard procedure penalty, and so now they have great field position out to the 44-yard line. Patrick Henry does. 4:53 left, no score, 1st quarter. Blacksburg back on defense.
They have trips over here to the left side. I would look for possibly a reverse or a pass out into the flat screen.
David Prince is in shotgun formation. He runs up and hands it to Worley, and Worley goes ahead for about 10 or 11 yards and picks up the 1st down to the Blacksburg 45-yard line.
He really gets off of that ball quickly, doesn't he?
He sure does.
He is fast.
I mean, it's all Prince could do to get the ball to him before he ran by him.
He's quick. And you know, the offensive line's not very big, but in this offense, you don't want really big linemen. You want quick linemen.
David Prince, a Virginia Tech recruit. He'll be heading to Tech next year. He's a senior. Not sure that he'll play quarterback. They just recruit athletes. They figure that out later.
Well, an athlete he is.
And he's got the ball now, and oh my. Somehow he pitched the ball as he was being tackled, and going down the sideline is number 7, Antoine Harrod. And I don't know how that happened, but Prince was on his way down, and he got the ball out to Harrod, and there's a flag down at the 15-yard line after the tackle.
Well,
could be a face mask, I don't know.
That's why he's being recruited by Virginia Tech. He's an athlete, and you know, Joe Hunter had him in the backfield. I didn't think there was any way that he could get rid of the ball. And somehow he found a way. And
they tacked the face mask on at the end of the play, so that'll be half the distance to the goal. So Patrick Henry is going to have 1st and goal from somewhere around the 7-yard line.
Well, we definitely don't need to help this offensive team.
I'm just amazed that he got the ball out. Like you said, Hunter had him wrapped up.
Yeah. Did everything right. It was just, you know, sometimes great athletes find a way to make great plays.
That's a great athletic play. Well, let's see where they put the ball down. Actually, just inside the 10-yard lines where they mark it. And Prince is back in the shotgun with a back on either side, and he's going to give the ball to Harrod again. And he's going to get down in the end zone. I believe he scored. Yes, he did. Number 7, Antoine Harrod, scores the 1st touchdown of the game, and so the Patriots are on the board.
I tell you, Coach Sheeler was talking about number 7 being a spark plug, and well, he really is. I mean, he runs low to the ground, and he's quick, and he's hard to bring down.
So 6-0. On for the extra point attempt will be Jacob Otterman, number 4. High snap, good hold. Kick is low, but it goes through. Timeout on the field. 4:03 left to go. First quarter. Score: Patrick Henry 7, Blacksburg nothing.
Dude. Dude. Dude.
Dude, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up, Blacksburg.
We're back live, Bill Brown Stadium. Bill McShane, Brad Epperly. Patrick Henry scores first, but Blacksburg's done a great job of keeping the big play from happening. It wasn't really a big play that time, but it was a big play just before they scored. Prince with the pitch out while he was on his way down to number 7, Antoine Harrod. And other than that, Blacksburg did a good job, but there's so many dangerous players on this Patrick Henry team.
There really are. I mean, they can hit you from all sides, and that's why it's so important for us to contain and maintain our keys. You know, someone has to have that pitch man there in that particular play.
Jacob Otterman will kick off, and let's see, it looks like Morgan McCoy's deep for Blacksburg.
Yeah, that looks like Morgan.
And Morgan's going to get it. He has to run over here. Well, maybe. Yeah, he's back at the 10-yard line. They got him kind of hemmed in. There he goes. 15-20. He's out to the 30. Look at him go. 35-40. Morgan McCoy. One man to beat, and he can't do it. Oh, my. Morgan McCoy down to the Patrick Henry 48-yard line. What a run back by the little guy.
I tell you, that's
his helmet came off.
That's a bright future right there. You know, he's got a heart like a lion, and you know, as a freshman, he weighs 137 pounds, and going against one of the most premier teams in the western state of Virginia, and you know, to make a run back like that, that's special. That's the future of Blacksburg football.
Nobody touched him until he got across midfield. He had one guy to beat, and that's the guy that made the tackle. 47-yard line of Patrick Henry. You can't ask for much better field position than this after the kickoff. And Morgan McCoy is he in the game? I can't.
No, he had to come out because of the helmet coming off.
That's right, the helmet came off. Handoff goes inside to Ryan Sims. He maybe got a yard on the play. Doesn't look like he got much.
They hit him right at the line of scrimmage, and he might have got a half a yard on that particular play.
So that'll be 2nd down and 9.
It's an interesting setup there with the 2 receivers. They were stacked on top of one another there, and then we sent the one in motion. Hopefully that's setting up a play for in the future.
Blacksburg sticking to their game plan, trying to keep the ball on the ground, run the clock, stay as close as they can. Patrick Henry keep him off the board. We got Ryan Sims in the backfield, Bornstedt's in the shotgun. We got 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 up top. Bornstedt looking to throw. And he does. And he's got Steinspring at the 40-yard line. Great catch by Daniel Steinspring. He had to dig it out right off the top of the grass. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3 for Blacksburg.
That was a great catch. You know, Caleb's a little bit low on his throws tonight,
but you got to remember he's throwing to a 5'8" receiver.
That's right. He's 6'6".
Yeah. Well, this Daniel's 5'10", but I think that's stretching it. Anyway, 3rd down and 3. It's a big 3rd down play for the Bruins. They really need to pick up. Oh, Patrick Henry almost jumped offside. Nice job by Bornstedt. Long signal count. Now he's looking to the bench. He knows he's got time on the play clock. See if they want to switch all. They're going to get a timeout. Apparently he didn't have enough time because Coach Chris called a timeout, and he wasn't happy with the way that all went down.
Yeah, he only had 3 seconds when he looked over.
Well, it's not a bad timeout. It's a big 3rd down play. You don't really want to give the ball back to Patrick Henry just yet.
That's right. I mean, you're on the 40 of Patrick Henry, and you want to be able to try to move the chains right here.
3rd down and 3. What do you think they're talking about here? 3rd and 3. You could go quick. We could go a quick pop screen. You could go a draw play. There's a lot of things you could do. You could try that play where everybody's wide and give it to Ryan.
Well, you could. You know, a lot of times so far this season, it looks like they sort of went to a pass out in the flats right here. That's sort of been a sure sign for them, and it's worked quite well for them. I think on 4th down conversions, they're 67% to the good.
I think it all depends on how far away the D-backs are when they come to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is pump and go, to try to get him to jump that route and then get in behind him and maybe score on his play.
That's right. That's right. And some coaches might look at this as 2-down territory right here.
Look how far away they're playing from Stein Spring. I mean, they've got room over here if they want to go this way. With that,
really big.
They got I formation. Austin Hanks is in the game, so they could do a lot of things here. Ryan Sims is the tailback. They're going to give the ball to Ryan. He's got the first down. Look at Ryan Sims go. Good run inside the 35 down to the 33-yard line. Nice block by Alardo. Big hole for Ryan Sims.
That was a great run, and I tell you, the offensive line did a wonderful job right there, opening up the holes. He came to the side of Jack Hale and let's see who else was there. Parker Robertson. That's right.
Yeah.
And Ben Rudd.
First down. Patrick Henry 33. This is the deepest penetration of the evening so far for Blacksburg. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. They trail 7-0. Stein Spring out here in the slot. You got a wide receiver left side. It's going to be Ryan Sims on the run. He's hit almost immediately. Boy, the linebackers were just teeing him off. I mean, they were lining him up and they just went through him and knocked him down. They got about maybe 2 yards on the play.
I tell you, this defense is really playing aggressive right here. I have a feeling here sometime fairly soon we might see some misdirection because they're really flying to the ball.
Austin Hanks just came out of the game with Seal. Filardo's back in.
No, it looks like Ryan Sims is in the fullback position, and you got Will Murray in
Will
at
Murray's
the tailback.
in tailback. Stein Spring in motion across the backfield. They fake the reverse to him. Look out. Look out, Caleb. Ball's out. We got the fumble. Caleb never saw a guy come around behind him and grab his arm, and the ball popped out. Good news is Blacksburg still has it. Bad news is they lost about 7 yards on the play.
Well, I tell you, Ryan Sims was open there in the end zone. We could have given Caleb just another second or so to get rid of the football.
Josh Hefter's into the game now. I didn't see Ryan, but I was watching the pressure. He was under a lot of pressure, and you're right. If you just had another second to let that ball go, would have been in good shape. So now it's 3rd down and probably 18 yards to go for a first down. And here's Bornstedt keeping the ball, turns the corner, knocked down at the 30-yard line. Good tackle down there by number 3. Boy, he's a good player. That's Cortez Ogden.
Yeah, that was a good open field tackle. Looks like
Carson Wise.
Carson's going to try a field goal here.
We're definitely in his range. There's absolutely no wind tonight. The flag is limp, so that's not going to be a factor. And this is going to be about a 47-yard attempt, which is really well within his range. As long as he gets a good hold and a good snap and all that works. Execution important here. Bornstedt's the holder. And let's see what we're going to do here. Carson Wise, they're all looking to the sideline for some reason.
I guess they might be letting the clock run down.
They are. They're letting the play clock run down. There's 5 seconds. Now they're going to
It's the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the quarter. Okay. So they knew the quarter was going to run out before the play clock did. So the first play of the second quarter will be a field goal attempt. We'll take a timeout. We played one quarter here at Blacksburg, and it's Patrick Henry 7, Blacksburg nothing.
Come see what Blacksburg Parks and Recreation can do for you. Check out our website or give us a call for more information.
All right, here we go with the field goal attempt by Carson Wise. Again, this will be a 47-yard attempt from the right hash mark. He's so far back, though, the angle shouldn't matter. It's a matter of getting the ball down, getting the ball up. He does. The ball's up. It's long enough, and it is no good. He pulled it just a little bit to the left. He had plenty of distance, but he just didn't get the line, didn't get lined up right. So Carson Wise Did not hit that one, but he's hit enough in his career that we know he can hit that distance.
That's right. I mean, his leg was strong enough there. It just looks like he just pulled it just a little bit to the left.
The end of the quarter might have worked against him a little bit. He had to think about it too long, maybe. I don't know. But first down anyway now for Patrick Henry. We looked at the stats. The interesting thing here, look at time of possession, Brad. We had the ball almost 9 minutes in the first quarter. They had 3 minutes, but yet they lead 7-0. That's because big plays.
That's right. One big play.
Yeah. Here's Prince back to throw. He's got some heat in the backfield. He's rolling around. They got him. Well, trying to get him. He is a slippery character. He spins around, and finally they get him on the ground.
Well, I tell you, we have to be able to wrap up a little bit better. Looks like Ben Rudd's slow in getting up.
Yeah. But they got him about, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They had him about 8 yards behind the line. They couldn't tackle him.
They did. That's just got to do a little bit better job of wrapping up.
So 2nd and 12. He wanted to throw the ball, but he had a lot of pressure. He really had no time to find any receivers. And he's back in a shotgun formation again. And right beside him is the dangerous Rasheed Worley. And Worley has the ball, and Worley's on the ground at the 24-yard line. I'm sorry, that was number 8. That was Prince keeping the ball, yeah. Joe Lucas made the tackle.
That was a good job by the defense. You know, we're getting 3rd and long.
That's right, 3rd down and about 7 now for Patrick Henry. Ball's at the 24-yard line. They lead 7-0, but Blacksburg is playing them tough right now.
Looks like they're out into the trips right now. I'd watch it up the middle.
David Prince has 3 wide receivers to the left side. He's going to run left. He's going to pitch it to Worley, who turns the corner, and Worley's going to get the first down. They had 3 guys who had a shot at him. He broke all those tackles, and gets all the way out to the 36-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Sheeler over there is, ready to pull his hair out. When you have a running back like that in the backfield, and you have him tackled, and you let him slide off 3 different times, it's frustrating as a defensive coach.
What I'm seeing, though, is you're not going to arm tackle him. You got to hit him. You got to take his legs out from under him, or you got to grab on and wait for help.
Wait for your buddies. That's right.
First down, Patrick Henry. Here's Prince rolling out, looking to throw, throwing long downfield. It's going to be caught. Now incomplete. What a great defensive play there. I guess who? Morgan McCoy. Stripped the ball. They both went up for it, and when they came down, Morgan just stripped it out of his hands.
That was a great defensive play. He's special.
He really is. I feel for a guy who's 5'7", 137. Think what he'd be if he was 6 feet and 160 pounds, you know? But then maybe he wouldn't be as quick. So,
that's right. That's right.
He's just a natural athlete. The way he seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
Well, and he's only a freshman, so
I know.
You never know how big he will end up being.
Give Coach Christ and his staff credit for getting him on the field and recognizing his talent. There's an incomplete pass. Is that a pass? Yeah, it is. It was intended for Worley, and it was well covered by Del Percio over here, and also Alardo. So they had that one sniffed out.
And it brings up 3rd down and 10 again.
Another 3rd and long.
We've been doing well in our first 2 downs of the series, and then we've been sort of having a breakdown there on the 3rd down. But hopefully we can pull it out this time.
Patrick Henry had 3rd and 7, Brad, last time, remember, and they picked it up. They lead 7-0. It's 3rd down and 10. Prince is in the shotgun. We've got 3 wide receivers and 2 backs in the backfield, so he's got a lot of options here.
They haven't ran the reverse yet.
The play clock just ran. The play clock was down to 0, and he got Blacksburg to jump offside. Wow. Oh, that is just heartbreaking. I thought they were going to call delay a game, and then right at the end, the Bruins jumped.
They say football's a game of inches. I think tonight it's been a game of seconds.
Yeah.
1 more second, Caleb would have hit Sims in the end zone.
And there again, 3rd and 5 is so much better than 3rd and 10. Those 5-yard penalties are just absolutely killing Blacksburg tonight. There's only been 2 of them, and they've both been crucial.
Just can't catch a break.
See what they do on 3rd and 5 now. Prince, Worley. Oh, they got him, and if they could just stop him, yes, they do. He's short of the first down.
Good job.
They stopped him short of the first down. Be 4th down and about 3, and Patrick Henry looks like we'll have to punt.
Guess who makes the
Joel Hunter, right?
An initial hit, Joel Hunter.
He's coming off because his helmet came off, I believe.
Yep.
But it is 4th down. Let's see what Patrick Henry chooses to do here. They're not. I don't see their punt team on the field.
Well, it looks like they might be going to attempt it here.
That's what they're. Well, now they're setting them on late, and I've seen the teams do this.
Well,
I don't know.
I still think they're going to
run it. They're going to run. Well, here's what they'll probably try to do is get Blacksburg to jump offside. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're going to run a play. It's 4th down and 2. They're going to run a play. And they give the ball to Worley. He's got the first down, and look out, he's loose. He's got 2 men to beat. Sims missed him, but they got him from behind down the 23-yard line. That was a 4th down play. Bornstedt ran him down from behind. Otherwise, that's a touchdown. That's a gutsy call by Patrick Henry, but that shows you the confidence they have in that offense.
Well, when you have athletes like that, I mean, you can have that confidence. And there's so many different angles they can get you at.
Well, they figured how many times is Worley going to get stopped for less than 2 yards, and that's who they gave the ball to. So it's first down at the Blacksburg 20-yard line. Prince gives the ball to Worley again. He's got blockers out in front of him. He turns the corner. He's got a lot of room, and he is going to score a touchdown. I mean, nobody touched him. He had a convoy in front of him, and it's hard enough to tackle him without blockers. But that time, we weren't even close to tackling him, and so it's now 13-0 Patrick Henry.
Yeah, they had a wall over there blocking for him, and once he broke through the wall, that was it. There was no one else that was anywhere close.
Jacob Otterman is on for the extra point attempt. It's 13-0, 9:12 left to go in the first half. So now for Blacksburg, it's getting pretty important that they get out and move down the field and get some points on the board. This game is getting out of hand in a hurry. That kick is up and through the uprights. Timeout on the field. 9:12 left to go in the first half. Score, Patrick Henry 14, Blacksburg nothing. Back live, Bill Brown Stadium. Morgan McCoy is deep again for Blacksburg. I'd be very surprised if Jacob Otterman kicks it anywhere near Morgan McCoy, as he brought the ball back about 50 yards the last time he had it on a kickoff return. Now he's going to get it again, actually, at the 15-yard line. 20, 25, 30, and they get him down to the 36-yard line. But boy, I tell you what, he is a scary runner. Any minute you expect him to just break free and go. He's so fast.
He is. He's very shifty, and looks like he's getting up a little bit slow right there.
He's favoring that left leg. I don't like to see that. Yeah, he's limping. That's for sure.
He's a pretty tough young man, though. I think we'll see him back out there.
Mark it right at the 35-yard line. A lot of time for Blacksburg. If they could just, no panic here, just move the ball down the field. They've been moving the ball pretty well. And so if they could do that and get points on the board right here, we still have a football game. But you've just got to be careful. Patrick Henry can score so fast. You don't want them to have the ball again anytime soon.
Just have to minimize our penalties.
Ryan Sims in the backfield. There's that Will Ingram. I can't see.
Looks like Will Ingram.
Will Ingram, yeah. He didn't look like Ryan. So Ingram, the ball carrier, he got short yardage. Got about 2 yards, 2nd and 8. 37-yard lines where we're going to mark it.
They are defending our run a little bit better than I thought they would.
Steinspring and Bornstedt both looking to the sideline, waiting for a signal from Coach Brian Christ, the offensive coordinator. It took a long time to get that play in. Play clock running down to 10 seconds. They're not up to the line of scrimmage yet. Hope they're aware of that.
They're going to have to hustle.
Yeah, 5 seconds on the play clock. Bornstedt knows he's going to have to hurry. He can't get the play. Oh, he did.
Good job.
Yeah, good job of getting a quick snap. Oh, the ball flew off the top of his hand, too high. Intended for number 14 over there, Aiden Ball, and it just sailed on him.
It did. The first few, he's thrown a little bit low, and that one just sort of sailed on him. I don't know if he's quite hit his comfort zone just yet, but he's a good athlete, a good player, and I look forward to keep that.
But Brad, it took way too long for him to get that play in, didn't you think?
Oh yeah.
I mean, to me, it almost made everybody hurry up, and it just kind of ruined the whole rhythm of the play. See, now they've got the ball. They're up the line of scrimmage. There's still 15 seconds on the play clock. This is much better. 3rd and 8. Big play for Blacksburg. Trips out here to the left side. Bornstedt. Oh, my. We've got a flag. It looks like false start on the Bruins.
I believe.
Yep. Well, here's what happened. Bornstedt wasn't ready for that snap. He was surprised by it. Just barely put his hand out to catch it. So what that means is the center snapped the ball before everybody was ready.
Yeah, the past couple of downs just it doesn't seem like they've meshed really well together.
No, they're not hitting on all cylinders. Yeah, something wrong out there. They're not together. So now it's 3rd and 13 for the Bruins. They got to get all the way to the 45-yard line. Bornstedt has it. He needs to hit a pass here. And he throws an interception. That's going to be another Patrick Henry touchdown. Number 34 takes it to the house after intercepting the ball.
Demetrius Anderson with that interception.
That was Demetrius Anderson. I mean, Bornstedt looked the whole time out this way, kind of telegraphed his pass, and Anderson perfectly timed it, stepped in front of it, and took it to the end zone, and it's now 20-0 Patrick Henry.
Well, I tell you, when he spotted it, I mean, once he picked it, that was it. There was no one there.
Jacob Otterman's on for the extra point attempt, so that's not really what Blacksburg wanted to have happen right here, obviously.
That's sort of a heartbreaker.
Kick is down and up and through the uprights, 21-0, and we still have 8 minutes and 3 seconds left to go here in the first half. We'll keep it right here, Brad, and talk about, now what? You're down 21-0. You still have, 2.5 quarters left, but the first thing is you got to figure out a way to get your football team back into this game.
Well, I think you got to regroup here. It's the type of thing that you go out now and you play for pride and you play hard, and that's a great football team over there. You got people here watching.
Great crowd tonight.
Got a lot of folks out here, and you got to go out and play for pride. I mean, it's a long way until this football game's over with.
A lot of time left, and I think for Blacksburg the most important thing is get something on the board before the half ends.
Yeah, we've got to be able to move the ball down and try to get some points there just to get a little bit of momentum going.
I mean, you're right. Patrick Henry has made an adjustment. The running game is not nearly as efficient as it was in the first quarter. So if that's the case, then they must have opened something else up. There's got to be some passing lanes open. Something's got to be open downfield. Because they're crowding the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, they're playing very aggressive, and I don't know. Maybe we can hit them on a long ball or something. I don't know.
So Otterman will put the ball on the tee, and again, Morgan McCoy is deep for.
No, that's
not
Golston.
That's Golston back there. Morgan McCoy is hurt.
He's still hurting. Yeah, he's still hurting over here. It looks like it could be his ankle,
left
maybe,
ankle,
or leg.
Yeah, he's favoring his left ankle, and he's looking like he's in a little bit of pain down there, maybe a lot of pain.
Yeah.
He's a tough kid, but when your ankle's messed up, you can't run. That's pretty much the end of the day.
Especially when you're a player like Morgan.
Yeah.
That's what you rely on.
Yeah. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that's a penalty, and that's not a good play for Patrick Henry. I'm not sure why they would do that. I'm not sure if they knew Morgan McCoy was out of the game, because they definitely didn't want to kick it deep, it looks like.
Yeah, they were.
Anyway, Blacksburg's going to get it on the 40-yard line, right?
It's on the 40, yeah. That's a great field position.
Yep. That's a definite mistake, special teams error on Patrick Henry. But yeah, I'm concerned about Morgan McCoy. We already have one on crutches. Corbin Hendricks broke his ankle a couple of weeks ago. And, boy, we're missing him. And I'm telling you, if Morgan McCoy goes out, we're really going to miss him, too.
We are. He's a great athlete. Looks like they're stretching him out, Maybe it could be as simple as a cramp. I don't know.
Yeah, he's laying down here on the sideline. Let's hope it's a cramp. But I think they fell on his ankle is what I think.
Yeah.
All right, so first down, Blacksburg, actually 35-yard line, not the 40. And Bornstedt now play action pass. Look out. They're on him, and, boy, there was no chance for him. I mean, they were on him before he had a chance to turn around. That was number 51 for Patrick Henry. Anthony Robinson.
Yeah. I tell you,
he lost 7 yards on that play. That was going to be a pass play, but he never had a chance to even look for a receiver. He had 51 up in his grill as soon as he turned around.
We got to get some energy going with our guys. We got to get some type of positive momentum going.
4 wide receivers out there. Ryan Sims in the backfield with Bornstedt, trying to help out blocking. Bornstedt's going to turn and run and gets up to the 33-yard line. Picked up some of the lost yardage. Still going to be third down and about 13 for Blacksburg.
I tell you, he's taking a couple pretty good licks tonight.
He's a big guy, though. He's tough.
Yeah.
Bornstedt is 6'6", 180, and these little defensive backs, I'm sure hate to see him coming at him, but they did tackle him, and he got probably about 5 yards back. So it's third down and 12 is what we're going to call it. And he's going to be in the shotgun. Ryan Sims stays in the game. Same formation, 4 wides, 2 on each side. He's got the ball, gives the ball to Ryan Sims right up the middle. This is a play they called earlier, very successful, and this time Patrick Henry shuts it down after a short gain. Same play they ran earlier and got a first down, Brad.
Right. You know, they're moving the ball. It's just we're not able to move the chains, and you know, unfortunately, we're putting our defense right back out there again, and not giving them much of a time for a break.
Carson Wise is on to punt, and the same guy goes deep. That's going to be number 3, Cortez Ogden. Actually, Worley's back there too. Don't let Worley get it, and he does it. He kicks away from Worley. If anybody gets it, it'll be Ogden. It bounces right to him. Now Del Percio's, there's a clip.
That's a clip.
That's got to be a clip. Yeah, there's the flag.
There we go.
There goes Ogden. Doesn't matter. This is coming back. I'm not even going to tell you how far he's running. He's still running. And they don't have him down yet. Now they do it about the Blacksburg 41. We had a clip on Del Percio all the way back at the 21-yard line by Patrick Henry.
Wow.
There's another flag down near the Patrick Henry bench, and I don't know who that's on. We got number 40 raising his arms like it might be on him.
Yeah, Adam Vaught.
Adam Vaught. So let's hold the phone here.
I really hope not.
I don't know what happened down there, but this penalty was way before anything else happened. Now we got 2 flags on the field. Let's watch the referee. He's talking to Patrick Henry, and it could be on Blacksburg. Okay, we got clip pushing the back on Patrick Henry. Personal foul also on Patrick Henry. So 2 major penalties on the Patriots. That's going to back them up. Forget that penalty. That was down here at the 40. We'll take the push in the back down here.
Right. We'll take all that we can get. You know.
Well, that must have been a late hit right at the end of the play down there.
Yeah.
Right in front of the Patrick Henry bench.
I think a couple of the players were getting a little bit talkative out there with each other, and
you know, that's the thing. Now with the score 21-0, you have to really be able to control your emotions. And I'm talking about Patrick Henry and Blacksburg. You know, Patrick Henry may have a tendency to want to rub it in a little bit, and Blacksburg at this point probably getting pretty frustrated.
Well, I'm sure that the guys are frustrated, but you know, the whole key in the David Chris program is you win and lose as a champion.
That's right.
And you do it in the proper manner. And
they're putting both penalties together. That ball's going to be spotted at the 6-yard line.
Wow.
How about that?
That's good.
Now we need a mistake by Patrick Henry.
Yeah, you know, if we could get a fumble here and get the ball back.
Yeah, you know they're going to run the ball. They're not going to throw it from here. But I say that, and they got 4 wide receivers in the game.
Yeah,
and Worley in the backfield.
They'll spread you out, and you know, there's so many different things they can do. They can spread you out and run you up the middle, or they'll throw that little screen.
Prince going to run the ball himself right up the middle, turns the corner, and look how fast he is. Bornstedt got him down, but not before he got about 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah.
Bornstedt's the safety, and he came all the way up to make the play.
That was a good lick by Bornstedt right there.
Look who's back on the field. Morgan McCoy. Can't keep him on the sideline.
He's a tough kid.
He's like the Energizer Bunny. He's limping. Look at him.
Yes,
but nobody's going to keep him on the sideline.
No, he'll find a way to be on the field.
Here's Prince looking to throw. Across the middle he goes. It's intercepted. Caleb Bornstedt, that's what we're talking about. If he gets a block, he could score. Who's going to score a touchdown? Caleb Bornstedt's in the end zone. Blacksburg has a touchdown. That's exactly what we're talking about, Brad.
That was some great hits he played by Caleb. I mean, we've talked about it all year of him being such a great athlete. And what poise is that to come out, and he struggled a little bit offensively to be able to come out, step up, and make a play on the defensive side of the football to help his football team.
Wow, that was impressive. He stepped in front of that pass. Prince put up. It's amazing to me that they're even throwing the football. You're ahead 21-0. I don't understand the play call, but I'll take it. We'll take 7 points here as long as Carson can add the extra point. And guess what? They've got the crowd right back into the game.
Got the crowd in it. Got the team back in it.
Yeah, you know? Exactly right.
And the one thing that I've understood is
Carson Wise zips it through there, no problem. Timeout on the field. 5:29 left to go, first half score. Patrick Henry 21, Blacksburg 7.
Help keep our streets safe. Yield to pedestrians who step into a crosswalk. Every time, everywhere. A wave is a great way to communicate for both drivers and pedestrians. Safety is in everyone's best interest, but if you need more incentive,
don't jaywalk, don't speed. It's dangerous. It's against the law.
Stay alert, stay safe, and remember to yield. It's worth the wait. A message from the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation.
We're back live, Bill Brown Stadium, a newly energized Bill Brown Stadium, as the Bruins pick off a David Prince pass, take it to the end zone. Caleb Bornstedt scoring, and it's now 21-7. Carson Wise getting ready to kick off to the Patriots with 5:23 left on the clock. Still a lot of time, and for Blacksburg, new life. They finally got some points on the board, even though it was the defense that did it.
It's okay. Let's see if the defense can continue.
Carson Wise gets it all the way down to the 1-yard line. They fake the reverse. No, they don't fake it. They gave it to him. And that's almost a clip there. Turning the corner and going down the sideline for Patrick Henry. Carson Wise is going to go all the way for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. That was Worley, the guy we were telling you about. So they come right back and score. That's Xavier Worley on the reverse. Carson Wise was the last guy to have a chance at him, and Blacksburg coaches are pleading for a penalty. It looked like a hold or something down there. Carson Wise could not get to him.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was back here on the 40-yard line. There was a block in the back. There was a hold on the same guy, and I'm surprised that the officials missed that one because it was right in front of him.
Jacob Otterman to take the
Otterman's on for the extra point attempt. Boy, that'll just hit you in the gut. You just scored, feel like you're getting back in the game, and they take the kickoff down the sideline for a touchdown. Unbelievable. And that was like a 99-yard kickoff return, I think.
It was. That was.
He got it at the 1 yard. It was a high snap. Blacksburg's in. They could not block it. I don't understand how they didn't block that thing. As high as that snap was, they got it through anyway. Keep it right here. We're stunned. I got to tell you, 28-7 is the score now. Patrick Henry back out in front by 3 scores. And I'm still trying to figure out how that happened, because there was all kinds of players down here. Blacksburg looked like any time now was going to knock him out of bounds. And you're right, back down at the 40-yard line, looked like a hold or a clip or something that really sprung him.
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 players on one of ours, and right in the back. I can understand overlooking some things, but when it's blatant and it's something that is a dangerous penalty, such as blocking the back, you have to throw the flag on that.
Right. Dave Christ had to go down and get his son Brian out of there. He was in the face of the referee. I mean, they're still arguing about the non-call that time.
Right.
And Dave just grabbed him and said, get back over here.
And Coach Brian Christ, I mean, he's a little bit more fiery. And,
sticking up for his players.
And that's what he's doing. He's sticking up for his players, and I like to see coaches doing that, sticking up for their players.
And you got to let the officials know. You know what, guys? We're watching you. You better do a better job, because we know we're watching the same game you are.
Right.
And that's a huge play right there that didn't get called. So Morgan McCoy is in. He's back at the 5-yard line. Jacob Otterman will kick off, and let's see if Morgan can duplicate the effort we just saw. Take it the other way. Well, he's going to get a chance. Kick it right. No, they don't. They kick it out of bounds, it looks like. Oh, he did get it, but out to the 5-yard line, Morgan McCoy had to pick it up. He was trying to let it go out of bounds, but he had to finally pick it up, and he got out to about the 13-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah.
Kind of hemmed him in down there, and he's still limping. Look at him. He's playing on heart right now.
He sure is.
He's not the same Morgan McCoy we've seen earlier in the game.
But, that's the kind of heart and determination this team needs. And
I know, but does nobody see he's limping? I don't think he should be in the game.
I agree with that.
And I got to mark it at the 12-yard line. First down for Blacksburg. 4:54 left to go in the first half. 28-7. Patrick Henry on top. Big plays for Patrick Henry. They had a big-time punt return, or kickoff return, just a minute ago, 99 yards, and they also had a big run by interception return, I should say, by one of their defensive backs. So they've scored on big plays. It's exactly what Blacksburg was trying to avoid tonight.
Looks like they're stretching him out again.
Bornstedt back to throw. He's going to throw it deep, and that's interference. Got to be.
Like
no, I thought he was reaching for the flag, but no flag. He's looking for Aiden Ball. Incomplete at the 45-yard line. I really thought the official was reaching for his flag. Didn't it look like that?
It looked like he was.
Because the defensive guy was face guarding him. I mean, he was. There's no way Ball could have caught that, and the defensive back never turned around.
Never turned to look.
To me, that's interference.
And it was very close to being caught.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. I guess we got to stop playing official here, Brian. 4:47 left to go in the first half. Bornstedt back under center now. They're going to try a running play, it looks like, and they do, right up the middle. And that is Ryan Sims.
That looks like Will Ingram.
I'm sorry, Will Ingram. You're right, Will Ingram with the ball carrier, and he got about 8 or 9 yards. Good carry by Ingram.
Very good run. Brings up about a 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2. Ingram is the running back. Giving Ryan Sims a little rest. He's been playing defense and offense tonight. Clock inside 4:18. 28-7. Patrick Henry leading Blacksburg. Big 3rd down play. They don't want to give it back to the Patriots right here, and they don't.
There's Alardo.
Alardo's straight ahead, and they just barely get him down at the 28-yard line. He is a tough guy to bring down.
Boy, he brings the house when he comes through.
I think they ought to give it to him 4 more times.
Just keep the clock running and keep Marcus running.
They stopped the clock momentarily to move the chains. 4:04. Now they run it. 1st down Blacksburg at their own 28-yard line. So it's Alardo back in at fullback and Will Ingram at tailback. Let's see what this call is. They've got 2 wide receivers, everybody else in tight. And this time it'll be Ingram with Alardo blocking for him. Ingram turns the corner, gets good yardage all the way up to the 34-yard line. And that's where they wrestle him down. He got about 5 yards on the play.
I tell you, Will Ingram has really came into his own the past couple of days, or past couple of games. He's really starting to run the football hard and strong.
Austin Hanks coming into the game. Maybe Alardo will come out now.
Yeah, looks like...
yeah, Alardo's limping. You see that? He's got a little hitch in his get-along there. The check engine light is on. We got to figure out what's going on with him, and we don't need to lose him right about now.
Nope.
2nd and 5 for Blacksburg. Clock running. It'll be inside 3 minutes when this play's over. Patrick Henry showing blitz, and without Alardo in there, boy, they sensed that they could come right through, and they did. And now we got a flag, a late flag. Let's see what this is.
I'm thinking that's another personal foul against Big PH.
That's what I'm thinking too. Let's see what it is. The referee called it. He saw something. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Patrick Henry. And that'll give Blacksburg a 1st down.
Great.
And that can't make Coach Aaron Fiddler very happy over there. Because basically they had 3rd and long. They had Blacksburg pretty much shut down, and now they give him a 1st down. All the way out to the 47-yard line. 1st down Blacksburg.
Well, you know, I'm sitting here watching this team, and they're a very good athletic team, but as they go further along in their season, they're going to have to learn to be a little bit more disciplined in order to be successful.
Yeah, you can't be giving up those kind of penalties because you're not always going to be ahead 28-7.
That's right. And you know, hey, 2:40 something left, and we can go down here and score and cut the deficit in half.
They're coming after Bornstedt, but the handoff went inside, and Ingram got tackled right at the line of scrimmage. One of those linebackers, Patrick Henry.
Yeah, I tell you, that defensive front is quick, and they are coming through there fast. We just got to be able to sort of tighten up the line and be able to make some plays, even if it's 3 or 4 yards at a time.
2nd and 11, loss of a yard on the play. Number 14, Aiden Ball coming out down to this side, wide left. Stein Springs up top now. He's coming in motion. Bornstedt. Up the middle they go. Ingram got some good yards that time. Brings up a 3rd and about 4 for the Bruins. Clock's going to be down inside 2 minutes. And let's see what we're getting. We're getting a timeout from somebody. It's like Patrick Henry. We got a whistle. I'm not sure. Oh, we got an injured player.
Injured player, okay. I believe, number 50.
Yeah, Patrick Henry, player getting up slowly. No, we do have a timeout.
Got an injured player for the Patriots. Looks like Damian Davis.
Patrick Henry took a timeout. Do you see who the injured player was?
Yeah, number 50. It was number 50, Damian Davis.
Okay.
He's actually a 2-way starter, so you know, we wish him well. But that could be a big loss for them if he doesn't come back.
Patrick Henry took a timeout, and here's why. If he can come back, he can come back in the game. Otherwise, he's got to sit out this play.
Yeah, that's right.
And they've got one. You know, they had 2 timeouts, so they still have 1 left. So I guess this is a timeout where they just felt like they needed to let him maybe catch his breath and get back in. And the other thing is, 153. They want to try to slow Blacksburg down a little bit. That don't want to have happen is for Blacksburg to score again before the half ends, because that'll keep the Bruins in the game.
And then I feel sure that Coach Brian Chris, he's going to sort of pull out all the cards here.
He's got to, yeah.
to try to go in here at half with putting some extra points on the board.
At least get down to where Carson Wise can put some points on the board.
That's right. You know, he's been very creative. I like the last play call, the formation that they did, bringing the receiver back in motion on the backside. That's what they did a little bit earlier, and that's when Sims was open down the middle of the field for the pass that they attacked with the Caleb on right at the last second. It could be setting something up, you know, for down the road.
Will Ingram is the running back. Bornstedt is in a shotgun. We've got 3 wide receivers on 3rd down and 5. Bornstedt looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Still looking, throwing. And did they catch the ball down there? I can't tell.
No, looks like he's
Aiden Ball was out of bounds when he caught the ball. It's 4th and 5. What do you do if you're Dave Chris? You're going to punt it away. Carson Wise is coming on the field.
Yeah, I think you have to punt. I think you have to keep that PH offense as far away from our end zone as possible. But you know what? This is a great position for a fake punt here. You just never know.
It's a good idea if they have the courage to do it right here. I'll tell you what, it probably would work because Patrick Henry is, well, no, they're falling back, so it probably wouldn't have worked. Here's the dangerous thing. They're kicking the ball, and the first guy misses, and the second guy misses. Third guy, now they got him down to 25-yard line. Boy, Adam Vaught is just beside himself.
Well, you know, that
he
goes
went
back
right
to
past the ball carrier.
That goes back to basic football, though. You know, when you're coming down the field and you got a ball carrier in front of you, you can't go full speed at them. You got to break down, key on their waist, and be able to make the tackle. That just goes back to basic football.
So here's the thing. Patrick Henry has 1 timeout left, 1.5 minutes on the clock. The last time they had it, they threw an interception and Blacksburg scored. And don't look for him to put the ball up right here. Blacksburg has 2 timeouts left if they choose to use them, and they trail 28-7.
This is one of the things I was talking about. You were talking earlier about them passing the ball. This is from the same pedigree as Rich Rodriguez. They'll keep throwing the ball.
Look, he's rolling out. He's going to throw it again. You're right. Easy pass, though. This was a very safe pass. We got a flag down. Looks like Prince took a late hit because he's still on the ground. We got another flag over here in front of the PH bench. We got flags all over the field, Brad.
Well, there's been all kinds of laundry.
But Prince is on the field, and he's not getting up.
He's hurt.
I'm not sure who hit him, but it must have been a late hit.
I think it was Marcus Alardo, I believe. He's hurting. You can see the concern on their team. I mean, they're all huddled up around him.
Well, let's hope he just got the wind knocked out of him.
I sure hope so.
I know you've had that happen, and I haven't. You think you're going to die, and then you're afraid you're not going to die.
Right.
You can't catch your breath. It's awful. I'm telling you, it's an awful feeling. You eventually, of course, get it back, but it's just it's tough. It's a tough injury. But he's not up yet, and the flag is right beside him. So I got to believe that's what the call is going to be.
Yeah.
But we have multiple flags, so let's watch the referee here.
Yeah, there's a flag over on the PH sideline. There's been a lot of dirty laundry on the field today.
Well, they're marking it off against Blacksburg. The guy's stepping it off right here. Where's he going?
Wow, maybe it's 2 personal foul penalties.
15-yard penalty stepped off. The 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Prince is up. And it looks like he probably did get the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
But Patrick Henry's going to have the ball at the Blacksburg 43-yard line. Now let's see if Prince stays in the game. He's not allowed to stay in the game.
No, he has to come out,
right?
Yeah, he has to come out.
Okay, so
that gives them great field position with 1:18 to go in the game.
So we got to see who the backup quarterback is. Looks like it's going to be Nunes. Shawan Nunes, number 12. Can you get a number for me, buddy? I can't see his number.
Trying to see. Looks like they're going to direct snap.
May not be a quarterback. Might just be going to.
Yep, direct snap to number 12. That's right.
Yep. Okay. And guess who they gave it to? Xavier Worley. He got about 15 yards down to the Blacksburg 31-yard line.
Looks like David Prince is back in the football game. Looks like he's got a little bit of a limp going on there too.
Yeah, Prince is back in. And it's going to be 1st down to Blacksburg 31. 1:04 on the game clock. 28-7, Patrick Henry leading and trying to get more points after that huge penalty on Blacksburg. Prince is going to throw across the middle. He's got a completed pass. Ball's out. And Blacksburg's going to get it, and they're going to get the ball back. Good job. I think Del Percio caused the fumble.
And C.J. Linkus recovered.
Linkus recovered. That's huge for Blacksburg. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. And what that basically does is keep Patrick Henry off the scoreboard.
It does, and and it gives you a little bit of momentum going into halftime.
Now, if you're Brian Chris, if you've got any kind of trick play, now's a good time to call it.
Well, I think so. You got 45 seconds. You're on the 15-yard line. You can either do that or you can play it safe and go in at halftime and regroup. He's got
Colin Ball and Aiden Ball both in the game. He's got Steinspring. We don't see Morgan McCoy.
Yeah, Morgan McCoy's on the far side.
Okay, I see him now. But remember, he's hobbled a little bit, so I'm sure he's not as fast as normally would be. Bornstedt's in the shotgun formation. Remember, Blacksburg has 2 timeouts. They're going to run the ball with Ryan Sims, and he got maybe a yard. And they may just let the clock go now since that didn't work.
Yeah, it's
looks like that's what they're going to do. They're not in any hurry.
No urgency there.
There's only a 6-second differential between the play clock and the game clock, so they could conceivably run one more play. And well, now they're coming over here to talk to Coach Christ. We got 10 seconds on the play clock. Bornstedt's just trotting into the huddle. No urgency here at all, so they're just letting the clock go down.
Yeah, I think they're
5 seconds. He better get this play off, or he's going to get penalized. He's going to get a delay game. That's what he got.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Everybody is looking at the play clock, and they get a delay of game penalty.
Yep, it's just 1 second too late, and
well, they're trotting back into the huddle with the play clock running.
Yeah. It's efficiency, and we've got to work on that. Got to work on that, and I'm sure Coach Brian Chris is talking to those guys about that now.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Chris is very frustrated with that penalty because now the clock is stopped. 4 seconds. Now you got to run a play. Now they're gonna wave it off. They must have. Oh, Blacksburg. I don't want Blacksburg. Yeah, Blacksburg got a timeout. Coach Chris must have said, "Hey, I called timeout and nobody saw me, so they waved the penalty off." So that's good.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't. Negate the fact.
That's right. It still doesn't help. The overall problem tonight is they're taking too long to get the plays in.
Taking a little bit too long,
and it's ruining the flow of the offense, I think.
And that's it. I haven't seen a good flow really the whole time in the first half, and I'm sure that Coach Christ and Coach Johnson will get the offense back in there and talk a little bit here at halftime and try to regroup, and it's still a ball game. It's 28-7.
That's absolutely right.
And
a lot of time left.
The way our defense has been playing good football.
Yeah, you think about the kickoff return. That's not the defense. The interception return. That's not the defense. So the defense is only giving up 14 points.
That's right.
They put 2 seconds on the clock, so now there's 6 seconds. Patrick Henry has a safety back at the 4.
Yeah.
They're not taking any chances. Here's Ryan Sims running play. They're going to tackle him. That'll be the end of the first half, folks.
Ryan Sims on that run.
We have come to the end of the first half. Our halftime score, Patrick Henry 28, Blacksburg 7. You're listening to Blacksburg High School Football on 105.3 The Bear.
Hi, I'm Tom Pospischal. I've been a volunteer for United Way's agency MedRide for, goodness, I think about 5 or 6 years now. I know in the case of MedRide, for example, there are people that just would not get treatment because they wouldn't have a ride otherwise a lot of times to the doctor, and they'd wait till they had an emergency. I think we all have to be members of the community, and I think it gives you a kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling to be able to think that you're contributing somehow.
Take my hand and start a brand new day.
Both teams are back out on the field warming up. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half, Brad. And I tell you, if you're Blacksburg, you're going to You're going to get the ball. Let's see, who kicked off?
We should get the ball back in the second half here.
That's right. We kicked to Patrick Henry. So Blacksburg will get the ball first. And job one is to take the ball down the field and try to establish some rhythm, some momentum, and hopefully get some points on the board. And if they do that, they're right back in the game because, again, we still have 2 quarters of football left.
We know, as we've talked about it, we did a good job of controlling the ball in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the ball twice as much as what the Patriots did. I think we have to do the same thing in the second half, and we just got to get a couple breaks to go our way.
You think about how the game started. We stopped them. They got a couple first downs, but they had to punt, and we got the ball, and we did get some first downs, and we were moving the ball, and we got up to about midfield, and so everything was kind of a stalemate, and then we had that procedure penalty, and then that got the ball rolling the wrong way.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had some penalties against us today that has hurt the game for these guys. We've had the momentum going in our direction, and then boom, we're hit with a illegal procedure, or we're hit with a false start. There right at the very end, we had 2 personal foul penalties, and we talked about that a little bit about the frustrations sort of setting in, and I don't know if that was particularly the play or particularly the situation with those 2 penalties, but what I see is 2 football teams out here playing hard and trying to get a W.
And other than a few players, a little bit more speed on the Patrick Henry side of the field, these teams I think are pretty even talent-wise.
I agree. I agree, and I think that our defense has done a fairly good job of containing their athletes, because they have some athletes over there on that sideline. They've just hit a couple plays here and there, and unfortunately, a couple of the plays that David Prince made out here. There was one time when Joel Hunter has him in the backfield, and his knees almost on the ground, and somehow manages to pitch it.
That's right.
Yeah, and
they almost scored on that play.
Down the sideline they go for about a 50-yard gain, and
that was an amazing play.
Oh, it was, but that's as we said, that's what athletes do. It's what great athletes do.
Plays.
They make great plays.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what this Blacksburg team is regrouped and talked about here at halftime. I look for them to come out and continue to run the football, but I almost look for them to spread it out a little bit as well.
And let's see if they pick up the pace a little bit on getting the play in and giving the offense time to really, get things where they, what I mean? So they don't feel rushed.
Well, it was just like they were something just wasn't
clicking
for them there in the first half, and we was off on our timing. We had guys going in and out. Right at the beginning of the game. I don't think we even went through hardly the first series, and we had to call timeout.
Yeah, that's right. You're exactly right, and that's never a good sign. It's confusion. It's not being confident with what the play call is, not getting lined up right. Whatever it is, it seems like it's been happening every week, and we're into week 3 here, or 4, so it shouldn't be happening.
Focus.
Patrick Henry kicking off. That's Otterman. You're going to kick it deep, and it's going to be...
It's like Darnell
Golston at the 20, 25. Turns the corner, 30, 35. 40. Good return by Darnell Golston.
Great return. That's his little shiftiness there.
Yeah.
He made some good
Stopped and started and got going. Golston got us up almost to the 40. Let's see where they mark it, maybe the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great return. I tell you what, our kickoff return has done very well.
Right at the 40.
We've had some good field position tonight.
You see Morgan McCoy? Let's see if he comes out.
Yeah, I'm looking for Morgan. I have not seen him.
I don't see him on offense. Steinspring is out there. Aiden Ball, wide receivers. We got Arlardo in the backfield with Will Murray. Is that Will Murray?
Yeah, that looks like Will Ingram.
I'm sorry. It's Ingram. And Ingram gets hit in the backfield. Alardo must have missed a block because Ingram did not get back to the line of scrimmage. And Alardo now is limping off the field. Something's wrong with Marcus Alardo.
Yeah, looks like Austin Hanks is going to have to go in.
No, it's going to be Ryan Sims going in. Austin Hanks started in, they called him back, which indicates more of a maybe a pass play right here. Don't like to see Alardo down there on the ground.
No.
And we don't want to see McCoy out of the game. We can't even find him.
Yeah, I don't know where Morgan is. There he is. He's out here. He's got his helmet on top of his head. He's on the sideline.
Bornstedt rolling out, trying to turn the corner. He's not going to do it. They're going to throw him out of bounds. That could have been a penalty right there. They rode him out of bounds and then fell on him.
Yeah.
And David Chris just rose, threw his arms up like, what was that?
Yeah, I mean,
he was already running out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's your quarterback, and he's 5 yards out of bounds, and they throw him down. You have to look at the safety of the players.
Morgan McCoy's going in the game.
Yep, there he goes.
But again, he's not full speed. He's probably 65%, 70%.
Yeah.
If that, I don't agree with that. You got a player who's not 100%, he shouldn't be in the game. Now we got a penalty flag down. We may be getting, let's see what we got. The referee threw the flag. Illegal substitution on Blacksburg. That means somebody came in after they broke the huddle, and it looks like it might have been Hefta out here on the end. And now Ingram's coming out of the game.
We had 12 people on the field.
Illegal participation, I'm sorry, is the call. There were 12 people on the field, you're right. So those are the kinds of mistakes, as we just talked about. Mental mistakes, this really hurts this football team. So now it's 3rd and 18 for Blacksburg. Bornstedt back to pass, big pressure. He's throwing, it's going to be intercepted, easily intercepted by Worley. And look out. Worley is still going, and they're going to tackle him at the 30, at the 27. Now we got another flag down. Xavier Worley, who's doing it all tonight. That ball was that was thrown right to him. That's a ball that never should have been thrown. Bornstedt was hit as he threw it. And let's check the penalty.
It's it's almost like maybe Caleb's got his hand busted up or something a little bit.
Yeah, because that ball was...
It's just not coming out like it normally does.
Right.
He very well could be playing a little banged up as well.
Push in the back on Patrick Henry. Decline. We got a personal foul on Patrick Henry. Roughing the passer, hits to the head. That interception is not going to count.
It's not going to count.
They hit Bornstedt in the face, and that's going to be a personal foul, and it's going to give the ball back to Blacksburg, and it's going to give him a first down, I think.
And it allows us to keep the football. That's the most important thing.
Let's see. It may not give us a first down, but it will.
It's automatic first down, I'm pretty sure. It's a personal foul.
You're right. And
it's automatic.
Yeah, so they're going to mark it at the 46-yard line. That's right. Automatic first down, you're right.
That is a huge penalty against BH.
An automatic first down.
Yeah, that turns a turnover
46 yards.
into a first down.
Let's see if we can't drive down here and
take advantage of this. They're handing you one. They made a mistake, make them pay. That's what Patrick Henry does. Ryan Sims spins his way into the, still going, running hard down to the 48-yard line of Patrick Henry. Nice job of running by Ryan Sims. Broke a couple tackles that time, Brad.
It's a very good run. Happy to see Ryan back out there, and looks like his leg is back to normal. And in return of having that injury, I think you've also developed another running back in Will Ingram, and it's good to see that.
2nd down and 5 from the Patrick Henry 49-yard line. Almost got Patrick Henry to jump offside. And now Bornstedt with 6 seconds on the play clock, looking to the sideline. Gets the ball, hands off to Ryan Sims. He goes straight ahead. He's got the first down. Down inside the 45-yard line, down to the 43. First down for Blacksburg.
Well, sometimes the best way to neutralize speed on the other side is just go right straight at them. And that's what we're doing right now.
Are you kidding me? They're going to measure. That must have been a bad spot, Brett. I can't believe that. Look where they put the ball. He was down to the 43-yard line. They got it on the 44.
Yeah.
I still think he got the first down.
I still believe that it's very close.
Well, it's either going to be 3rd and inches or first down. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. But we're running the ball right up the middle on them.
And Ryan Sims, get back to your point, he's running really hard. He's looking good out there.
He sure is.
We haven't seen that since week 1.
Nope. Looks like Lardo's coming back in.
Yeah, but again, he's not 100%. He's another guy playing with heart.
Yeah, he's definitely got a little bit of a limp. And
first down. I could have told you that 3 minutes ago, guys.
They need to get you down there.
Really,
do you got a striped shirt?
I need one. I should have one. But, you know, here's the thing. We have a better view up here. I get that.
Oh, yeah.
But still, I didn't like the spot. I thought he got down to, I already told you, to the 43, and if he did, it would have been a no-brainer.
Yep.
Anyway, it's first down at the 44. Handoff goes.
Will Ingram.
Will Ingram, and he's hitting the backfield. Did a good job just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Gallardo missed the block. He was trying to block number 7. He's a load, Antoine Herod. And Herod just blew up the lane.
I tell you, he's as we said earlier, he's a little spark plug. You know, he's not a very tall guy, but boy, he is tough.
Speaking of little spark plugs, Morgan McCoy trots back into the lineup. Second down and 11. Gallardo coming out, as is Will Ingram. And you're right, Will Ingram's getting a lot of playing time, and that's made him a better running back.
He really has, and it'll end up making this football team better.
Second and 11. Bornstedt calling signals. Fakes the pass. He's in trouble. And he's wrestled down back at the 46-yard line.
Wow. That was number 48.
That's Nate Lee. 6'3", 225. He's one of the biggest players. In fact, I think he may be the biggest player on their football team. They have a lot of guys that are, well, they got some, no, he's not, but he's a very good-sized linebacker, let's put it that way.
He is, that's for sure.
It's one of the guys that Coach Chris was concerned about tonight.
Yeah, he's a junior as well.
Third down and 20 now. Ryan Sims standing beside Bornstedt. Shotgun formation. And 4 wides in for Blacksburg.
Yeah, we got the tight formation here.
Just give him some time to throw. He might hit something here. Looking for Morgan McCoy. Just a little bit overthrown. It would have been a first down if Morgan could have pulled it in.
Now that was a good thrown ball there.
It really was, and Morgan had a chance, but just a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Carson Wise to take the punt.
Well, Carson Wise is into punt. The good news is it should pin Patrick Henry back a little bit if we don't get a return.
That's right. Well, hopefully we'll get some good field position out of this.
Worley's the up guy. Who's the deep guy?
Looks like number 3.
It is.
Cortez Ogden.
Ogden, yeah. Carson Wise waiting for the snap. He dropped the snap, gets the kick away. Ooh. Good job by Carson Wise. Way up in the air. Won't be a return. It's bouncing sideways and down to the 29-yard line by Colin Ball.
Well, that was athletic play for him to be able to get rid of that ball.
Yeah, because didn't the ball bounce back to him?
It did. Very athletic play. Well, let's see if our defense can continue to step up here.
Or maybe get another turnover.
Boy, that would be nice.
Yeah, wouldn't it, though? Caleb Bornstedt picks off another pass because you know they're going to keep throwing, like you said.
Right. That's just their offense.
That's it.
And, you know, they're going to go full speed, you know, the biggest portion of the game.
7:55 left third quarter, 28-7 Patrick Henry. And the Patriots now go to work just inside their own 30-yard line. David Prince is the quarterback. On his way to Virginia Tech next year. He keeps the ball, turns it upfield, still running. They don't get him down yet, and they finally do. He spins out of about 3 tackles before they finally get him down. Marcus Alardo, C.J. Linkus got him.
We got to continue to work on once we hit.
Wrap him up. Or hold on till you get help.
Yeah, hold on.
And they spot it at the 30. 37. Second and 2.
That's I guess that's easy for me to say, though. You know, that young man is quite an athlete too.
He really is. He wouldn't be going to Virginia Tech if he wasn't. I'll tell you that. They recruit the best. Prince right up the middle, spins around, and he's going to be short or close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it.
It's going to be real close.
They already gave him a first down.
Yeah.
Right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good job of Joel Hunter coming in there and making good contact and holding on.
All we got to do here is just keep him from making another big play.
Yeah.
4 wide receivers, Brad. You believe that? They're up 28-7 and they're still spreading it out. Wow.
I do believe it. That's just part of their game.
Prince keeps the ball again. He's going to run to the left side. And there he goes. He turned a corner, ran over, jumped over a tackler. They finally get him down at the 41-yard line. Wow. Who did he jump over? Morgan
That was
McCoy?
Morgan,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
Morgan likes to go for the legs, to sort of cut the legs. And, you know, sometimes when you face a good athlete like that, they're going to just hurdle you.
It's almost like David Prince said, you know what, guys, I'm going to do this by myself.
Yeah.
So far, he's doing it.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
He's
is.
just taking the ball and taking off. And he's got Xavier Worley right beside him. Now he fakes to Worley.
Looks like he's going to
pass deep, and it's going to be intercepted almost. Boy, that was an almost interception by number 14,
number 44.
I'm sorry, Joey Del Percio.
Yeah.
Joey Del Percio got involved in that and almost picked it off.
I think that touched about 3 people's hands there. And Joey was the closest.
Well, I'm looking at Morgan McCoy. He is really limping. I don't understand why he's in the game. I got to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if.
Must be just be a cramp.
I think it's a cramp because you know, I've seen them working on him, sort of, you know, working on his leg and sort of rubbing it out.
Because if it's a cramp, then he's not injured. He just, you know, he's stiff. He just can't run.
Right.
Here's Prince. This time they are going to give it to Worley. He goes straight ahead. CJ Linkus finally got him down.
That's a pretty good collision by those 2 young men.
Yeah, Linkus and Worley head to head. Ben Rudd's coming into the game for Blacksburg.
Well, this is a big
so
down
third down
here.
and 4 at the Blacksburg 35-yard line. Patrick Henry probably will go for it on 4th down if they don't get it here. Here's Worley. Actually, yeah, he did hand it to Worley, and he's short. They stopped him. Good job by Joey Del Percio coming up. And it looks like Ben Rudd.
I tell you what, did you see how long he held that ball in there while they were moving together? That is just complete teamwork, and that's taking a lot of practice.
And they are going for it on 4th down. No huddle. Blacksburg better be ready. Here they come. 4th down and 3. Worley's in the backfield with Prince. Play clock down to 8. Yeah, he's changing the play. Prince is going to keep it. Turns it up in, and I
think they held him.
I think he stopped short.
Yeah,
I think
they did a good job.
got the ball back.
CJ Linkus and looks like
CJ Linkus. What a great play. And Parker Robertson stopped him. Wow, and Blacksburg gets the ball back. That's a great defensive stand right there.
And that's what you like to see. You know, these kids could be holding their heads down low, but they're fighting. They still want to win this football game.
And so Prince goes to the sideline and probably is shocked that he didn't get that first down.
Yep.
No, you're right. That's a huge uplifter for the team that they stopped them.
Huge momentum builder there.
Just goes to show you how those big plays can really be killers. Because other than that, Blacksburg's done a great job on the regular plays.
They really have. Yep.
Bornstedt up under center, 1st down. Play action pass. Here comes the rush. He's got it over here looking for Steinspring, or let's see.
Like Aiden Ball.
Aiden Ball. Did he catch it?
No.
Nope. A little bit short. He couldn't come up with it. Morgan McCoy limps back into the lineup. Into the huddle, I should say. He's been in the lineup.
Gotta give him credit. He's really
I give him a lot of credit. I'm just really worried about him. I mean, I don't want him to get really badly hurt because he's not full speed, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like they're going back to a spread look.
So that was an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Bornstedt just really had trouble with connecting with receivers tonight.
Got 5 receivers out.
Ryan Sims in motion across the backfield, and they're going to give it to Ryan Sims. And what a play. Is that 51 again?
It looked like 59.
Wow.
59.
I mean, he went through the blocking and came up, and that was Zach Baker, and just blew up that play. That was a good play call. Ryan Sims on a little end around, a little flanker reverse, and he never got out of the backfield.
It was, you know, I mean, you make it past that young man, and I mean, you've got to pick up a.
He turns the corner.
Yeah, pick up of 8 to 10 yards.
Now it's 3rd and 12.
It's a great play to that young man.
Brian Christ is trying everything, and nothing's working right now. Now Bornstedt's going to have to try to hit a pass for the 1st down. If he gets some time to throw, he might be able to do it. He does. He hits the pass to Morgan McCoy, but he's short of the 1st down. Out to the 41, 42-yard line. He's about 2 yards short of the 1st down. Well, that's a shame because Morgan was open and he just needed to break 1 tackle. But again, he's not 100%.
You know, I think at this point in the game,
you know,
4:13 to go in the 3rd quarter, I think you go for it.
It looks like they are going to go for it, but they're going to probably have to call a timeout if they don't hurry. Well, the play clock is running. A little bit of look at them. They're not organized down there. Morgan McCoy's coming off. They're going to have to call a timeout. 9 seconds. They can't get this play off.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
Blacksburg's going to call a timeout. That was obvious. They wanted to go for it, but they weren't ready to go for it.
Right.
They didn't know what they're going to do. So, good timeout. It's a good timeout for Blacksburg.
Well,
make sure everybody's on the same page.
This is an important play. I mean, if we can get a first down on this play.
Yeah, but now what you have done by doing this is Patrick Henry now can set their defense.
That's right.
I mean, if you notice when Patrick Henry goes for it, they come right to the line.
Yeah.
They know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
They don't even huddle.
Yeah.
That's the difference here.
Well, and you know, part of the difference is in the set of that offense. I mean, that's what that offense thrives on.
Well, that's true.
It's a no huddle style offense, and you know, it's a constant thing, and a lot is on the shoulders of the quarterback, you know, on David Prince. I mean, there's a tremendous amount of reads that he does when he steps to the line, and that makes a big difference, you know, in your offense.
You're right. 4:13 left to go here in the third quarter, and it's now or never for Blacksburg. You know, they're down 3 scores. Excuse me, so they got to go for it.
You know, I just got to bear down here and find a way to get it done. Looks like Alardo's in the game at fullback.
Well, that's good because if they're going to give the ball, is it Ingram in the game at tailback?
Looks like Lou Ingram in at tailback.
So it's going to be Alardo probably blocking for Ingram.
Ryan Sims is in too.
Sims is in motion. Oh, no. Bornstedt left it on the ground. It's going to be, oh my goodness, they never got the snap.
No, did
my
not
goodness.
get the snap. Wow.
That's too bad because I think they had a great play called, and they probably had a good chance to pick it up, and they never got the snap.
39-yard line.
Yeah, that's tough.
Patrick Henry takes over at the Blacksburg 39.
That's a heartbreaker there.
You just can't make mistakes against this team.
No.
Really. I mean, it's too good of a team to just give them this kind of field position.
Well, and I mean, you know, with the type of athletes that they have, I mean, they can score in one play.
This is just about where they stop him, isn't it?
Yeah, it was very close.
Yeah,
very
so
close.
Prince gets back on the field now with a first down.
You know, I sort of look for them to try to do something flashy here to
He's
make
under
play.
center now. Let's see what he's going to do. Hasn't been under center much tonight. They pitch it wide to get some blocks. That's Worley. Look at that. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. He ran right over Darnell Golson. Bornstedt was there, and he ends up getting close to a first down on the play.
I tell you, he is a physical running back.
He really is.
There should be some colleges looking at this young man. He has sort of, you know, you can see these players, and you know, some of them have sort of an extra gear, and he's one that has that extra gear. 9
yards on the play, 2nd and 1 from just inside the Blacksburg 30. Clock on the move, 3:44 left to go in the third quarter. 28-7, Patrick Henry in control, and they've been in control since midway through the second quarter. 2 big plays, a 100-yard kickoff return, a 33-yard interception return for touchdowns for the Patriots. And here's Worley. And now that's not Worley.
This
that's
is Head and
yep.
Herod.
That's Herod. That's number 7, Antoine Herod, and he's knocked out of bounds by Joel Hunter inside the 10-yard line to be first and goal.
Sort of playing mind games with us. They've been handing it to Worley, and then they came back here to Herod and basically had our defense over pursuing and ran that counter back with Herod, and you know, it's clear sailing.
He's a pretty good-looking player too.
He sure is.
First and goal at the Blacksburg 7. Prince has the ball, and he's going to give it to number 1, and he's going to walk into the end zone. That would be Trevor Mike.
Wow. Is that a double fake there?
First time we've seen him carry the ball tonight. That was too easy, wasn't it?
That was. You know, they faked it, and they had this receiver coming around from the backside, and once they faked it to Herod, you know, the quarterback took his time, read his reads, and boom, handed it right to him, and he walked into the end zone.
Jacob Otterman's on extra point attempt.
Well, we didn't need that, that's for sure.
He had to go 39 yards. That's a huge turnover for Blacksburg. Kick is up and good. Timeout. 3:17 left, third quarter score. Patrick Henry 35, Blacksburg 7. Well, Bill McShane back here with Brad Epperly. It's 35-7 now. This is our worst nightmare coming to fruition here. I mean, it's been everything right for Patrick Henry, and Blacksburg just can't seem to get it going tonight. I apologize for my voice, having a little problems, but tough it out here. We got a kickoff, and it's being brought by Golson. Another good return by the young man. He's still not down.
He's not one to go down.
They finally got him at the 30-yard line. Now, let's see where they mark the forward progress.
It's like 3 or 4.
He's run hard on this kickoff.
He really has. He really has. Well, let's see. See what our offense can do here. Let's see if we can muster up some yardage here and try to make things happen.
And what I'm looking for, as you are, is a team that's not going to give up, and so far we haven't seen that happen this year.
Nope.
Forget the scoreboard. They play hard.
That's right. And that's really what you got to do.
Yeah, that's all you can do at this point. Ryan Sims is in the game. They got 3 wides out here. They got trips on the left side. So and they got 2 guys up top. They got 5 wide receivers in the game. The backfield is empty.
Trying to spread it out.
So it's obvious now Ryan Sims is coming across. And they're going to give it to him. He's going to cut back up inside.
Ryan Sims around the right side.
That play was well designed, but Patrick Henry snuffed it out.
Yeah, I tell you,
that's Nate Lee.
Patrick Henry has a good bit of defensive speed there on the line. We had talked about them not being very big, but they make up for it with quickness and aggressiveness.
2nd and 9, all of that, and they got 1 yard. Morgan McCoy limps out here to the left with Aiden Ball. We got 3 wide receivers this time up top. We got a whistle. And what do we have?
Looks like somebody called a timeout.
Patrick Henry called a timeout.
Coach must be wanting to do a little bit extra coaching here. He must have seen something there that he didn't like from
he may have seen a mismatch.
Formation.
Yeah. We'll keep it right here. So we want to remind you, excuse me, next week we go back on the road to Lord Botetourt, and that's a 7 o'clock kick. So we'll be on there at 6:30 next Friday night.
6:30 next Friday.
Yeah, that's the only 7 o'clock kick we have all year long, and it is a road game. And we'll be up in Roanoke at Lord Botetourt and see what we can do up there.
We'll have to get us something good to eat.
Yes, we will. We've got a lot of choices up there.
Yeah, they got some good restaurants to do there.
Got some good barbecue places up there.
Yeah, I've spent some time in Botetourt. I've worked in Salem there for a long time, and we did a lot of tournaments with Salem and Botetourt, so I know most of the restaurants down that way.
Okay, you're in charge.
Okay, we can find somewhere, that's for sure. Hopefully we can come away next week with the same victory that we did last weekend.
Yeah.
On our way trip.
Yeah, on the road trip. Yeah, that'd be great. Because it looks like this one's slipping away from us. 2:32 left to go in the 3rd. Morgan McCoy in motion this time. They give the ball to Morgan McCoy. And he's going to throw the pass. And he is going to throw it too far, and it's going to be intercepted. And down, that's just as good as a punt. And there's a whistle, a flag, probably a face mask.
Intercepted that pass from Morgan McCoy.
It's going to be, the ball's down to the 28-yard line. It was intercepted, and immediately Steinspring made the tackle, but then the flag went down, and I got to believe it was a face mask. But we'll wait and see. Steinspring's in there discussing the call. I won't say he's arguing, but he did have something to say. He's pleading his case, and now he's looking at the sideline saying, hey, I didn't do anything. A lot of times the player will grab the helmet, but not the face mask.
Right.
Now they're waving it off, see? So Steinspring won the case.
He did.
He gets an A in debate class. He went in there and said, look, this is not right. I didn't do that. So he got it changed.
He did a good job there. He did a good job. Well, that particular play, that.
Good job, Daniel.
That's right, and Coach Brian Chris sort of calling out all the cards.
Yeah, that was a good call. What do you got to lose, right?
I would have done the same thing.
Absolutely. That was a nice pass, by the way, by Morgan McCoy.
Yeah.
What doesn't he do well, right? Prince is in trouble in the backfield. They're going to get him down? Yes, they finally got him down in the backfield. That hasn't happened much tonight. Maybe never. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, actually. Let's see where they mark it. No, he did lose a couple yards.
Yeah, okay. That's a good job.
So that's officially a sack.
Good job of the defensive front there.
I think it was Ben Rudd who actually got him to the ground, and Parker Robertson. 2nd and 12. And Patrick Patrick Henry with 4 wide receivers. You believe this? Here comes the rush. Oh, my. Prince took another shot. Who's back there with him?
That's Ben Rudd.
Ben Rudd just leveled Prince and helped him up. Good for you, Ben.
Looks like they were trying to set up the screen that time to number 23 and Xavier Worley, and you know, Ben Rudd got in there just in the right nick of time to where they couldn't make that play work.
3rd down and 11. Clock stops with 1:43 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Prince again back to pass. Rolling right. Parker Robinson chasing him. He completes the pass, and they're going to get a 1st down. And guess who caught it? Number 3, Cortez Ogden.
I tell you what, that was a great job of that receiver, Cortez there. You know, we had 4 defenders, and you know, as a receivers coach, I used to coach receivers while I was in Salem. You teach the player to try to find the open space,
and come back to the ball.
That's exactly what he did, and he came back to the ball. That was a perfect route by that young man.
And give Prince credit, he was on the run and he found him and put it right in there. 1st down, Prince hands off this time in the backfield, and Worley's caught in the back.
He's still not down. He lost the ball.
The ball's out, and the Patrick Henry fell on it this time. Can you believe that? Wow. They had him back at the 40-yard line. 72 had him for Blacksburg.
Fiorda.
Yeah, that was Tyler Fiorda, and somehow he got all the way back to the 40 to the 50 and fumbled, and they recovered.
And I tell you, Tyler, I mean, he really laid the wood on him. I mean, that was a huge hit.
Yeah.
I don't know how the young man kept running the football.
2nd down and 3. Got 7 yards on the play. Should have lost 5 yards. Prince bobbles the ball. It's on the ground. It bounces right back to him, and it's intercepted.
That's
Ryan Sims with the interception. He needs a block. He could score. Down the sideline he goes. They cut him down at the 25-yard line. And that's the 2nd interception tonight for Daniel Prince. And we've got a penalty flag down.
I believe that's going to be a penalty on us.
Was that Bornstedt?
I believe it is. You know, the PH player was down, and looks like he was sort of, you know, talking a little bit, and you know, the officials are not going to put up with that.
Well, they got to keep control of the game, but that's right. That's very discouraging, and it is on Blacksburg. Boy, if you're Coach Dave Christ, you cannot be happy about that.
No, you have to be disappointed. You return an interception back to the 30-yard line,
and now they're going to bring it probably back to the 45.
Back to the 45.
Yeah.
And you know, every bit of momentum that you just had from that interception goes away.
Yep, that's
because
of lack of discipline.
The lack of discipline. That's right.
And see, here's the thing, and you know this, the 2nd guy always gets caught. Somebody probably said something to Bornstedt, and he was retaliated, and he's the one who got flagged.
Well, I'm sure Caleb has listened to his fair share tonight from that defensive side over there.
There's a lot of talking going on down there.
And it's tough, and so, you know.
Somebody's down on the Blacksburg sideline getting some work. Probably looks like cramps.
I can't tell. That might be
1st down for 41-yard line. I think it is Alardo. Give the ball to Ingram. He's tackled in the backfield. Patrick Henry is just relentless on defense. Blacksburg has just not been able to get anything going tonight offensively.
Joey Del Percio is actually who that is.
Okay.
No, we just can't get anything going.
But just lost 3 yards on that running play.
As we talked about before, with that interception there, that was what we had talked about before. We have to make the Prince throw the ball down the field, and you see what happens.
Yeah, and he threw it late. And that gave Ryan Sims a great chance to make a play on the ball. Now we got a whistle.
That's the end of the quarter.
Oh, it's the end of the quarter, okay. So the 3rd quarter has come to an end. All kinds of things going on down on the field. But the score hasn't changed. They did get 7. Patrick Henry did in the 3rd quarter. We have 1 quarter left. The end of the 3rd quarter, our score, Patrick Henry 35, Blacksburg 7.
I'm Bob Gibson. I volunteer because I feel like it's something that I can do. You know, my job mostly is to drive the truck to pick up the food from the grocery and to bring it here and to drop it off. And then it's distributed here by social services and Beans and Rice, and they take care of making sure that gets distributed to the people who are needing that food. I think everybody feels like that they want to contribute something to our people, you know, the people that need these types of services. I found out that maybe that's something that I could do and would help out. So I've been very happy in doing that. I've been doing that about 2 years now with Feed America. Well, living united to me means that we all work together to support the efforts that make sure our society has the things that are available to them through whatever we can do to help that cause.
Together as one. we'll be stronger in every way.
Back at Bill Brown Stadium, here we go. Caleb Bornstedt looking to throw pass. He finds his guy, but he short gain. As a matter of fact, he still hasn't got back to the original line of scrimmage. Was it Morgan McCoy? Who limps back into the huddle. He just apparently has a bad cramp in his leg that won't go away, but he's out there playing. Kid's all hard. It's going to be 3rd down now and 13 for the Bruins. Remember, the interception got them down to the 25-yard line, and now they're up to the 43, 44-yard line. That's how important that penalty was.
Huge.
Just backed them up, and they never have been able to recover. Let's see what they do on this 3rd down play. Bornstedt in the shotgun formation, fakes it to Ryan Sims, turns the corner, down the sideline. He goes, oh, there's oh my. Wow. That is a late hit out of bounds. That should be an ejection. Bornstedt was 3 yards out of bounds, and they just took his head off in front of the Patrick Henry bench, and flags are flying.
It's the same place that happened just earlier in the game.
That's unbelievable.
Same place, and I mean, wow, what a hit. But look at Caleb Bornstedt. I mean, what a tough young man.
He's back up. He's in the huddle.
Back up and trying to be a leader.
Late hit on Patrick Henry. That'll give Blacksburg a first down, down to about the 25-yard line from the spot of the foul. Should be anyway. Maybe further than that. Be 15 yards. That's uncalled for, you know? Look at the scoreboard. There's no reason for that.
No, that's, you know, people get hurt like that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's the coach. That's on the coach. You can't tell your players that that's the proper play. The quarterback's out of bounds. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Just leave him alone. Gee whiz. That really aggravates me. So Blacksburg now gets a first down at the Patrick Henry 22-yard line. And Bornstedt, like Brad told you, is right back in the game. Here's Ryan Sims, turns it up inside, running hard down inside the 20. They get him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, they're still moving the football.
Moving the football and trying to score.
Boy, sure would be nice for us to get a touchdown on the board.
And, you know, the offense hadn't scored yet tonight. Think about that. The only score was the Bornstedt interception.
That's exactly right.
So, yeah, it's very important for the offense to get in the end zone here.
Yeah, we just haven't really found our niche.
Just so you know, you're not at a soccer game. Those horns are very aggravating, but they are football fans. Ryan Sims up the middle, running hard and close to a first down. They're going to spot it down at the 13-yard line, very close, about a yard away from the first down. Ryan Sims, I've been impressed with him tonight. He's running hard.
He really is, you know, and he's got that leg healed up and ready to go. And you know, he and Will Ingram both have been running the ball hard.
3rd down and a yard. Blacksburg no huddle up to the line. Bornstedt going to keep it. He goes straight ahead and goes down immediately because of where they marked it. The big as he is, though, if he fell forward, he should have it.
Yeah, it appears like he has it.
They're going to measure.
They're going to measure.
And it's down about the 12-yard line, which is where the marker is. It doesn't matter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But it does stop the clock. 10:09 left to go.
Yeah. Looks like they're bringing them out
here to measure. I'll say one thing, the students have not lost their enthusiasm tonight.
No, they haven't.
Having a good time, aren't they?
They are. You know, I was reading something today. It came out of the Athletic Business Journal, and they were talking about tailgates and community support, and you know, it sort of jumpstarts your student body's support, and I think that's sort of what they're trying to do here.
That's a first down.
Yep.
Bornstedt picked it up.
It's great. Look at those coaches down there on Blacksburg side really trying to pump these kids up and get them fighting.
Technically, they could get one more first down without scoring. They're just outside the 10s, but the 12-yard line is where they spotted. 11-yard line, we'll call it. 1st and 10. 10:09 left to go in the football game, and the Bruins, for the first time tonight, knocking on the door with their offense. This is the deepest penetration they've had. Ryan Sims is in the game. Steinspring goes wide to the left. We've got Aiden Ball out here wide to the right. Shotgun formation. Bornstedt gets the direct snap. They're rushing him. He's going to run around the right side, 10-yard line. They look at in the end zone. Touchdown! He finds Aiden Ball for the touchdown. What a throw off the run by Caleb Bornstedt.
That was a great throw, great catch. You know, Caleb threw the ball the only place that it could be caught.
Yeah.
The only place that this guy could catch it. And what a great job.
And there you go. That, to your point, is a football team that has not given up. That forget the scoreboard. They're still playing hard. And if you're Coach Chris, that's got to make you feel really good.
Well, you have to. And you know, it's a new attitude with these guys. And we've talked about it from the beginning of the season, and good things are going to happen here in this program.
Carson Wise on for the extra point. And they watch the snap. Carson Wise is buried back at the 12-yard line. They won't get the extra point. That's on Bornstedt. There was nothing wrong with the snap. He just dropped it. So the kick fails. Timeout. 9:46 left to go in the game. Score: Patrick Henry 35, Blacksburg 13. So Blacksburg's offense finally gets in the end zone. They botched the extra point attempt. That's okay. It's 36-13, 9:46 left, and now we'll see the defense go back to work and see what they can do.
Well, it's it's a victory in getting in the end zone.
No question.
To be able to move down the field and to get that score, it's something that we can build on, and that's what you want. You want to just continue building. I'm probably looking here, I don't know. I have a good idea that we might be attempting an onside kick right here, possibly.
Well, Patrick Henry thinks so. They've got 10 guys up within 10 yards of the football. Of the line of scrimmage, I should say. Only one deep guy. So let's see how Carson Wise executes after he got buried on that extra point play.
Yeah, one tricky thing to do here is you sort of just kick that
over the front line.
Yeah, right over, and then you just run down the field.
If you saw the Rutgers game,
that's what they're
doing right over the top. And Worley got buried. What a play by Hefta. Wow. The ball was up there. You can call for a fair catch on that. Worley didn't do that, and he got hammered by Hefta. That feel pretty good for Hefta.
That's got to get your blood pumping right there. That number 23, Xavier Worley, what an athlete he is. But
give Carson Wise credit. That was greatly executed. He put it over the two front lines and dropped it in the dead zone, and Worley had to go back and get it. And by the time he did, he had no chance to run the ball. He was buried.
Perfect. I think Hefta will remember that hit for a while.
Yeah, but if you saw the Rutgers game with South Florida, Rutgers pulled it off, and South Florida didn't know what to do, and they ended up getting the ball, and nobody jumped on it.
Wow.
They forgot it was a live play on a kickoff. And it was just and Skip Holtz is looking like, what are you guys doing? It's a kickoff, That's the same kind of play right there. That's a live play, and somebody's got to get it, and Hefta didn't, and he got hit hard. So Patrick Henry now with the ball up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7 while I was talking. I assume that was Hefta carrying the ball, or Prince.
That was Xavier Worley there.
Was it Worley? Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, Worley. Yeah, Worley carries again. We're going to see a lot of Worley now, I think.
Yeah.
He got the first down up to near the 50-yard line, and now Parker Robertson is back into the game. And coming out is Ben Rudd. Ben's played well tonight, but he looks a little tired.
Yeah, these guys, they played hard.
Again, they've been on the field a lot.
They have, and we got some guys that's going both ways.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
And that's tough. You ask a lot of these guys, and they're giving everything they can.
First down, Patrick Henry at their own 49-yard line. Here's Prince. A little double reverse action. They had him in the backfield. Stopped. He's still dancing around. Is that number 7?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, that's Trevor Mike. And they finally got him for a loss. It's amazing how many people had a chance at it. Yeah, we have a Blacksburg player down at the 39-yard line, but how many tackles he broke for? They finally got him on the ground.
He did.
Can you see who that is?
It looked like Parker Robertson, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's him.
No, it's Del Percio, isn't it?
No, Del Percio's over there with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Parker Robertson.
Yeah, it was Joey over there.
Just helping his teammate out.
Trying to figure out how badly he's hurt. And looks like he may be injured. He's not up yet.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Chris is going out onto the field right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a timeout. It's 8:32 left to go in the game. We do have an injury timeout. Our score, Patrick Henry 35, Blacksburg 13.
My name is Margot Thompson, and I volunteer because when you live in a community, I think that part of living in that community is giving back to that community. I volunteered for the clinic for 24 years. If everybody tried it once, I think that they would find they wanted to come back. It would just make a much friendlier, happier, healthier community in every way. The free clinic, over the years that I've been a part of it, has grown by leaps and bounds. and I'm amazed at the size of it and consequently the expense of keeping it running. The free clinic benefits from the United Way because of the amount of funding that comes from the United Way. Their support of us is tremendous.
Together as one, we'll be stronger in every way.
Well, this is not what we wanted to see. Parker Robertson is being assisted off the field by his teammates. He's not putting any weight at all on his left leg. So we can't tell if it's a foot, leg, ankle injury, don't know, but it's serious because he is not able to walk on his own power. He's getting help from 2 of his teammates. Boy, it doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. You hate to see that, I tell you. Parker is such a crucial player on this football team, and
finally got him off the field. Took that long to get him off the field.
He's really struggling. He's in some pain there.
2nd down and 13 after that 3-yard loss on the previous play. Prince is under center now. DePercio jumping around. Prince pulled out, and Parker's still not to the bench. They're helping him down the sideline here.
He's not putting any weight on that foot at all.
Now they give the ball up the middle as Patrick Henry runs their offense. Was that Worley? Couldn't tell who the ball carrier was.
It looks like number 7. That looked like Antoine Harrod.
Ed Harrod, yeah. So Parker is sitting now on the trainer's bench, and he's got the doctor around him. He's got all kinds of people around him, and they're going to take a look at that. I hate to think it's a knee injury, but they're looking at his left leg.
3rd down 7 for Patrick Henry.
3rd and 7 for Patrick Henry out on the field there at the Blacksburg 48-yard line. And David Prince is up under center again. He's got 2 wide receivers over here on the left side, 2 backs behind him. Oh, we got a false start. That's pretty obvious. The Patriots get whistled for false start, and that's going to be 3rd and 12 now. Number 1, Trevor Mike just took off and then went back to where he was, and it's like, hope nobody saw me. Official looking right at him.
He was trying to be smooth, but unfortunately he got caught.
I'm just really impressed with the students here. They have not lost their enthusiasm. To forget the score, they're having a good time down there.
They really are, and you know, a lot of the folks in the stands are still here.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's the difference. That's what all these extra things that you guys have been doing is the touchdown club and all that. It's made a big difference.
Well, it's exciting to see, and you know, I think the effects aren't going to happen overnight. It's going to take a little time.
It's a process. Look at that. They're throwing downfield.
David Prince's pass over.
Supposed to be an intercepted there by Darnell Colson.
Intended for number 7, Harriet, and and that stops the clock with 7:09 left. Blacksburg's going to get the ball back. They're going to punt. Yep, Alden Hosdak is on to punt. Meanwhile, they're still working on Parker Robertson down here.
Yeah, that's a shame. We've gotten a little bit beat up today, you know, injury-wise.
We really have. We got Alardo limping around. We got Morgan McCoy, who's not right. Now we got Parker Robertson on the bench.
Yeah, I saw Joey Del Percio, you know, I think he had cramped up a little bit there. Wow.
Where fair catch we got by Steinspring back at the 10-yard line.
Wow. What a kick.
Yeah, that was a heck of a punt. Good job by Daniel Steinspring to keep it from going down inside the 10-yard line. He's got a little bit of operating room anyway.
1st and 10 Blacksburg.
7 minutes left to go in the game. 35-13. Patrick Henry on top. Excuse me.
You know, some of the folks that are out there that you know, want to know more about the Blacksburg football program, the Touchdown Club has also started a website.
Oh, okay.
It's blacksburgfootball.net.
Wow.
You know, it's got a lot of things in it. You know, it's been a process that they're trying to take care of the varsity, the JV, the 8th grade, and even down into the recreation leagues. And they're doing some write-ups on each of the games and pictures. And it's a really neat thing, and it's a process that's going to keep growing. And so more people we can see looking at it, it'll be great.
Very good. Bornstedt back to pass. He's got some time. Now he gets a rush and he has to dump it. He was hit right before he threw it. The coverage was too good. He just had nobody to throw to. He did have time, just nobody open. 2nd and 10.
Boy, I tell you what, they haven't stopped blowing those horns.
I feel like I'm at a soccer game. It's unbelievable.
But you know what? I guess I can deal with it. As long as they're still here supporting the guys.
Heck yeah.
You know, I'm okay with it.
Heck yeah. I give them a lot of credit. I mean, they could have gone home a long time ago or gone somewhere else. They're still here.
That's right.
It's cooling off. It's probably down in the 60s now.
See the band
got a penalty?
out here?
I didn't see the penalty. Loss of down, too.
Wow. I didn't see exactly what happened there.
I was looking down here at the students. So it's 2nd down and 20. And the ball is just about the 2-yard line, so look out. Here's Will Ingram. He got around the corner. Running hard. Now there's another flag flying in from the backfield. Not sure what that's about. So here's the point. If you're the officials, you got to be really careful. You got to stay in control right now. This game could get ugly.
You have to control the game.
And this is going to be holding on Blacksburg. Gee whiz.
Well, you know, it's a shame that, you know, you have a good run right there by Will Ingram, and now it's coming back again on a penalty. We just haven't been really disciplined tonight.
No.
We just haven't been right in sync the entire night, to be honest. The kids have played hard.
Well, the good news is it's not going to be, yardage-wise, not going to matter.
No, we're already back there.
Down at the 2-yard line. I'm not sure. No, the referee had to come over and see what Patrick Henry wanted to do, and they're taking the penalty. Why, I don't know. It's going to mean still 2nd down. 2nd down and 20, basically.
Well, they're right on the goal line.
I understand
He's wanting to get more points, I think.
Yeah, really. I mean, why would you just take the down?
Well, let's just see how he can work.
Another running play. Ryan Sims up the middle. He gets all the way up to the 15-yard line. They threw him down.
It's a good run.
Yeah.
Very good run.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and about probably about 9 for Blacksburg. You mark it at the 15-yard line.
Looks like they're moving on up at
3rd down and 7.
About 7.
Yeah. Good run by Ryan Sims. That's a 15-yard run.
Well, and you know, he's running hard, and it's good to see him healthy again. We need him.
We got a timeout by Blacksburg, I think. Yep,
it's by Blacksburg.
Keep it right here.
Blacksburg calls
again.
A timeout on the field.
Want to remind you that we are going to go early next week. We're going to be starting the broadcast at 6:30. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff at Lord Botetourt, and it's their call. You're the home team. You set the kickoff time, so that's what they're doing. And Blacksburg will be on the road again. Our first win came on the road last week, so maybe we can get another one up there.
And you know, I tell you, Lord Botetourt, they are definitely not a pushover by any
they're
means.
A good football team.
They got a good football team, a very good running back, and I'll be interested to see. You know, like I said, we're a little bit banged up. Let's hope that we can go in here for the weekend and get healed up and have a good week of practice and come out and be ready to go next week.
I think that's the key. These players that are hurt, they're all key players. Parker Robertson's still sitting on the trainer's table. They've all got to come back and get healthy. Morgan McCoy, you know, Del Percio's been banged up. Who else got hurt tonight?
Well, you had Marcus Alardo.
Oh, Alardo, yeah.
Yeah.
And he hadn't been back in at running back since that happened. Look out. Boy, that safety was coming hard.
Ooh.
That safety, when a delayed blitz was, I mean, he had Bornstedt in his sights. And they were looking to get it to Morgan McCoy over there. Mr. Hop along, get along. He's still, look at him. I tell you, he's all playing on hard, and he doesn't have any legs.
Well, you know, he's limping a little bit, he's cramping, and I've known his dad long enough that I would say that he's probably, tonight he's going to tell his son that his limp, his hurt leg is a long ways from his heart, so he'll be okay.
Carson Wise is in the punt. And he will kick from the goal line, so Patrick Henry stands to get pretty good field position here.
It's a good kick.
Good kick. It's going to bounce in front of the return guy. It's going to go out of bounds. That's very effective. No return.
Great kick.
Yeah, it kept it away from Antoine Harrington. So,
I tell you, Carson's really continued to improve in every game that he's been out here.
50-yard line is where Patrick Henry's going to work. 5:57 left to go in the football game.
I'm sure he would like to have had that field goal back from early in the game. He has enough leg.
Yep.
But he's really a weapon, though.
And he came out of the locker room early, and he was practicing his field goal kicks. That's the kind of kid he is. He tried to figure out why he missed that.
That's right. That's right. He works awful hard. He really does.
So here are the Patriots. Again, David Prince, their quarterback, headed to Virginia Tech next fall. He is handing off. This is Herod.
Looks like Worley again. Yeah, looks like Worley again.
Worley got about 7 yards on that play, at least 6. Down to the 45-yard line. I'm sorry, got 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
I tell you, it looks like they're getting ready to do some wholesale substitutions over on the Patrick Henry side.
And they are doing it right now. Looks like they're bringing in their second team, their second offense. So we got to figure out who the quarterback is now. Looks like 6.
Looks like number 12.
12, okay.
Be Shawan Noons.
Shawan Noons, okay. And he is a junior, 5'10", 175. Should be the same offense, just different personnel. He's going to hand the ball to Worley. Didn't come out of the game.
No, this is the other Worley. This is the younger brother.
She Worley, yeah. And he didn't get very far in that play. It'd be 3rd down and about 4. 3rd down and 5. That's 3rd down and 4. I was right first time. 44-yard line, so he put it down. Inside 5 minutes now to go in the game. 35-13, Patrick Henry on top. They got it at the Blacksburg 44.
They got a lot of the younger players in there, and just trying to get them some game experience here.
Yeah. Here's Noons rolling out, looking to throw, and does throw, and look out.
Great
knocked
defense.
away. Steinspring.
Great defense. That was a wonderful defensive play.
Yep.
I was talking to I was coaching my youth players the other day, and I was talking about the defending as a cornerback, and I said, if a guy's beat you, I said, you just take off run and you look in his ear hole, and as soon as his eyes turns to the ball, I said, that's when you turn. And,
that's the key right there.
That's exactly what Daniel did right there. Great defensive football there.
And Steinspring back.
The Steinspring didn't go back as Patrick Henry was going to punt. It'll be Alden Hodzik in the punt. And Daniel standing near the 10-yard line, right where he had a fair catch just a little while ago for Blacksburg. Hodzik likes to do the end-over-end kind of deal. Well, he spiraled it down there. Let it go. Steiny lets it go into the end zone, and it does. Touchback.
That was close.
It was close. That was a good decision by Daniel Steinspring, but almost backfired because the ball took a big high hop right at the goal line.
Yep.
Anyway, first down Blacksburg at the 20. 4:24 left to go.
See what we can do here. Just get some positive yardage here.
Just keep thinking about those 2 big plays. Without those, it's 20-13 right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're right in the game. That's the same way it was with Liberty.
Yeah.
We're right there with us.
I mean, how many times are you going to get a 100-yard kickoff return in the season?
That's right.
Hopefully that's the last one we'll see it against us.
Well, we've had 2. We had one against Liberty, then we got an interception return.
That's right.
Sort of the same thing tonight. 100-yard return and then interception. Just had a few bad breaks here, and hopefully we can sort of turn that around, and we'll get through today's game. We'll continue fighting for the next 4 minutes and 24 seconds, and then go down to Botetourt and try to get a win down there.
Well, the good news is they're not putting a soft cast or anything on Parker Robertson. His sock is down, and he's just sitting there on the table, and so maybe it's just a sprain.
Yeah, it looks like they got some ice on him.
Yeah, they got him iced up.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully nothing's broke or ligaments torn or anything like that.
Joel Hunter's coming over to talk to his teammate. All right, so here we go. Let's see, is Bornstedt still in the game at quarterback?
Looks like.
Or is it Phoenix Cole?
No, it looks like number 19. Looks like Isaac Johnson's in there.
Isaac Johnston.
Freshman.
Okay. So we got a freshman quarterback, Isaac Johnston. First time we've seen him this year.
Yep. Isaac's got a lot of time on the JV.
And off up the middle goes to, looks like Austin Hanks maybe.
Isaac.
That's Will Ingram.
Yeah, that's Will Ingram. Isaac, just so you know, if he's anything like his daddy, he's going to be a well of a quarterback. His dad's Chad Johnston, who also serves on the coaching staff here.
Okay.
I've seen Isaac work year-round. He's a good young man and a good football player. He's going to be a great quarterback one of these days.
7-yard gain for Ingram, 2nd and 3. Another handoff. Need a block. Ingram cuts it back. And cannot find a block and loses about a yard or two.
Yeah, they had great containment right there. There was just nowhere for him to go. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 4.
Yeah, 3rd down and 4 for Blacksburg.
Maybe
could be a pass here.
Could be a pass here. That's right.
That's be exciting for that young man to be in the game right now, freshman.
I think so. You know, and I tell you, Isaac's a good quarterback. I think he'll make some things happen.
6'1", 174. I knew it wasn't Bornstedt, but I couldn't find a big guy in there. You don't miss him. 6'6". Johnston back to pass, rolling out. Look out, he's going to get hit. He throws. It is. Yeah, we got all kinds of penalty flags.
Interference on PH right there.
It was intended for. 16.
Looks like there's number 16.
Everett Vick.
Everett Vick.
Yep, and flags are flying. And so let's see what the call is. Interference, Patrick Henry.
Yep.
1st down, Blacksburg.
Well, I tell you what, Isaac rolled out there and faded away, and what a great throw. Hey, he's not showing a lot of nerves right now. There's some ice water in his veins.
Boy, think about all the penalties tonight against Patrick Henry. That can't make their coach feel any warm feeling there.
No, that's for sure. Looking at it here, we've had quite a few ourselves as well. This is from the 3rd quarter. We've had 7. They've had 4 or 5 now.
Yep. Here we go. 1st down at the Blacksburg 42-yard line. Johnston still the quarterback. Hands off. Ingram trying to get around the corner, and he's not fast enough to do that. And they run him down. 51, boy, he's played a heck of a game for Patrick Henry tonight. That is Anthony Robinson.
He really has. They're really getting a lot of pressure right there off the end.
He's a senior. There's got to be some colleges looking at him.
Yeah.
And he wears a great number, 51. I mean, remember Mr. Butkus?
Mr. Butkus, that's right. That's right.
So that's a linebacker number there, buddy.
He's a big guy. 6'1", 240.
I know. He's a football player.
And then you got number 48, 6'3", 225 right on the same side.
Exactly. 2nd down and 8. Ingram. Or is that Murray?
Looks like Will Murray.
Murray's
right
in the game, yeah. Murray got up to about the 50-yard line. Good run by Will Murray.
Good run.
Clock continuing to run. It'll be inside 2 minutes before they get this play off. Bringing up a 3rd down and about 3 for the Bruins, just across the 50.
Looks like PH has brought in a few substitutes on the defensive side.
They've got some clean shirts out there. They do.
They do. They still got some of their starters out there, but they've got some clean shirts there.
So let's see what Mr. Johnson comes up here with on 3rd and 2, actually. Heck, it might even be 3rd and a yard and a half. It's closer than I thought. Will Murray gets the ball, and he's going to get the 1st down. He got around the corner, 40-yard line, down to the 35-yard line, and they get him out of bounds, and 1st down Blacksburg.
Very good job. Did a good job to get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Yeah, minute 37 left, and again, we can't compliment the Bruins and their coaching staff enough. They're still playing down there.
That's right.
Nobody's given up or thrown in the towel yet.
You know, see him when he makes a good run like that.
Jumping up and down,
jumping
got a chest
bump. The teammate over there is doing the, jumping up and down and giving him high five, and they're still in the game. They're still fighting.
Yeah, they're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just trying to do their best right up to the last second. And Johnson's doing a good job running the offense. Isaac Johnson, the true freshman here for Blacksburg. Going to look to throw, and does, and completes his pass. Good job. Down to the 23-yard line, and catching the ball was Matt Kestner, right?
Yep, looked like Matt Kestner has another good, very well delivered football right there.
Yeah. Kestner is a senior, wide receiver. So we're seeing some players we haven't seen all year long tonight, right now, with 1:15 on the clock. It's 2nd down and 3. That's a gain of 7. Johnson looked good on that pass.
Hey, they're moving the football too,
They are. There's Will Murray. Oh my, tripped over his own player. But I think he got the 1st down, though, down to the 21-yard line.
I tell you what, if he hadn't have tripped right there, he could have seen pay dirt.
Yeah, that was a wide, big hole. And they did get the 1st down. A minute left to go. And boy, wouldn't it be great if they get in the end zone here before the game ends?
That would be. Just the fight all the way till the end.
Austin Hanks in the backfield. Johnston under center. Clock running, 57 seconds left. Blacksburg has 2 No, they don't. They have any timeouts left. I was looking at the other. Murray spun around, broke a tackle, got down inside the 20. Well, that was a nice job breaking a tackle by Will Murray.
It was. He paid for it, though, after he broke it. I tell you, number 20, Isaiah Tucker, really came up and put a pop on him.
Carson Wise is getting ready. He's thinking he may get a shot here, but I don't see that happening. I think they're going to try to get it in the end zone. Of course, if they do, he still needs to go in the game, right?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
24 seconds left. 1st and 10 for Blacksburg at the 16-yard line. Johnston got some time. Now he's going to throw it for the end zone. It's up there. It's incomplete. Looking for Hefta. Now it's Kessler he's looking for again.
Yep. It's like...
Look at that, though. 14 seconds left, and they're still trying to score. That's amazing.
It's good. I want to see him fight till the end.
Yeah,
and,
2nd and 10. They got a couple more shots. If I have time for 2 more plays, at least, unless they run it.
That was a good job by the offensive line to give him some time right there. Did a very good job.
14 seconds left. Now we got an I formation. Will Murray's in the backfield. He's in there to block. Nice block. Johnston gets around the end. He's going to run for it and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Tackled by number 56. That's Logan Comer ready to play for Patrick Henry. They're going to get the win, but I'll tell you what, Blacksburg gave them a game tonight.
They really did. You know, I was a little bit concerned there in the first half. It's like we lost all of our life.
It was 21-0.
That's right. Yeah. But you know what? These kids have battled back. They've fought hard, you know, proud of the way that their effort. Proud of their effort.
This could be the last play of the game. 8 seconds left. They're at the Patrick Henry 15-yard line. It's 4th down anyway, so something's going to happen on this play. Johnston back to pass. Oh, he's got Murray wide open. Didn't see him in the end zone. He had a touchdown and it was dropped. Jack Hale dropped it right at the goal line. 4 seconds left. Patrick Henry takes over. Valiant effort though by basically the 2nd and 3rd team offense, taking the ball down the field. And just didn't get it done at the end.
I'm sure Jack would like to have that one back. I tell you what, Isaac put it right in the spot, right on the numbers. And, you know, I don't know if Jack wasn't expecting it or what, but I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Austin Hanks limps off the field, but I think he's got cramps.
Yep.
So close.
It was. That was a pretty designed play. You know, you like to see that tight end come across the middle like that.
Yeah, that was a touchdown pass that Blacksburg dropped right there. 4 seconds left. They're going to run a play. They're not going to take a knee.
No, they won't take a knee.
And that's going to be the last play of the game. Final score here tonight from Bill Brown Stadium. Patrick Henry 35, Blacksburg 13. We're back with our post-game show. You're listening to Blacksburg High School Football on 105.3 The Bay.